at home, and then Visay comes in. We picked up that game after a cancellation from another school. So 3 ranked teams. You lost to all 3, albeit to Hooker very close. Should have beat Hooker. Visay, you started out really, really tough. And that's another thing that's going to happen tonight. Visay was up after the first quarter 20-1. You can't start slow tonight.
I mean, I'm surprised on how well they actually played against Visay because they started coming back and they got it to a 3-point game and 4-point game, and it's just they kind of let it slip up.
Yeah, and if you take that first quarter away, partner, I think everybody in that building, and me and Tyler and anybody you would ask would think that the Boomers are in that game and possibly could win that ball game. But you start out, I don't care if it's Class A or Class B, Class 6A, whatever. If you start out that slow with anybody, that mountain is so hard to climb. It takes so much effort, especially in the game of basketball, to trail someone and climb that hill and get to the top and try to get over it. It takes so much effort to do that in basketball.
And the Boomers, they actually they had a lot of effort there, but they just could not finish the job, and unfortunately they fell to Visay.
Yeah, so I mean that's going to have to. That's one of the big keys tonight is that it's got to be a quicker start, especially against this undermanned Clinton team tonight. You're going to have to really get the ball going to the basket, drive the ball as much as you can. Thessaly Pfeiffer's got to get going. She's been kind of absent the last couple of games, but that's credit to the defenses we played against, with Anadarko, with Hooker, and Visay. They've noticed, they understand that is the go-to player most of the time for the Boomers. They took her away. She's got to find out a way to really engage herself in this game tonight.
I really think if the Boomers come out thinking that they really haven't lost a game, just in their minds that this is a clean slate, I really feel like if they come out with the confidence they need, they can actually get the job done.
Yeah, you look at that game against Visay for the Boomers, and this is how it looked like. Or actually, I said Visay. I forgot about Guyman. We lost to Guyman the other night, number 19 Guyman, and just another slow start. You look at the numbers from Guyman. Madison Gatrell, she had 15 points. She's coming on strong here the last couple of games. She's really been stroking the ball very nicely from the arc, and also she's got a good down-low game as well.
I mean, she's finding some rebounds, she's kicking it out, but she's shooting the ball more than she has, and she's kind of getting credit for that.
And Maisie Porter had 5, and Chloe Morlatt and Ava Long had 3, and that was your leading scorers. So you look at that, from your loss at 41-33, or 41-31, you only scored 31 against Guyman, who has improved. I will give them that credit. Coach Chapman, very good friend of ours. But that's a game you thought you should have been able to handle, and you just didn't.
Yeah, I mean, we went to Guyman, and we beat them, but squeaked out of there with a win, and they came to us, and we just couldn't finish the job done. But, I mean, you got to give credit to Guyman. They have improved, but Woodward just has to find their rhythm, and they have to keep it going.
Yeah, and so it's going to be interesting to see. And Avery Williams will be back in the lineup tonight as well. She was out with a minor injury the other night, so because we were wondering why she was not playing. She was gorgeous, all dressed up in homecoming and walking, just normal. And she had a minor injury that coach was like, I'm just gonna sit her and we'll just figure it out, after this ball game. And they did. She got cleared. She'll be out there tonight. That's going to be a big shot in the arm, too, because she brings not only good offensive numbers on the offensive side, but she's also a great defender.
She is a very great defender. She finds a way to just box out her opponent, and with her athleticism, she can get rebounds, and she can get some steals as well and just kind of sneak up in there, and that's really what I love about her.
When we talk about the auxiliary players for the Boomers here, Dakota, and a couple of the players I want to highlight that get playing time, or actually everybody gets playing time, but have come on here, Caroline Price and Chloe Morlatt. Now, they might not put up the offensive points, but what they do bring is a good defensive pressure. Caroline Price gets steals in the lanes, as does Chloe Morlatt, but she also makes it difficult for an opposing shooter to get a shot off because she's always in the face of the defender.
And that's what I really like about her. She's not afraid to go up to her opponent and say that, this is my court, and, I'm going to defend you as best as I can, and she's just an all-out player.
Well, we're going to see what matchups transpire tonight, who's going to be on Lovelace, who's going to be on Hester. Hester is more of a power forward. Lovelace is more of kind of a post down low. And then the other starters, you look at Kinsey Kalk, she's pretty much a guard, really not much of a scorer. She's kind of the facilitator, if you will. And then we got Paige Lloyd, the sophomore, as well. She'll be a guard. Tiela Johnson, she's kind of a guard too. But it's going to be Hester and Lovelace, and it's going to be interesting who is on both of those girls, because those are going to be the two girls that are going to, keep the Lady Reds in the ballgame tonight. So the matchup down low, if you got Madison Gatrell, if you got Avery Williams, whoever on those two girls, they're going to have to really shore up their defense on those two girls and make it difficult every time that they touch the ball.
And like you said earlier, if they can keep them to a minimum of like 5 to 7 points, somewhere around there, then the Boomers can most likely come out here with a win.
No doubt about it. They put some more time on the clock, so we have more time to talk. That's why I'm kind of filling here. But Boomers are out there warming up. They will be in their road golds, it looks like, and Clinton will be in their their home whites. People are filing into the Tornado Dome. This is an interesting place. If you've never been here, you go into the front door, and then there's a sign that says visitor and home, and you look and you start walking. You're like, you feel like you're walking in a circle. But you can get lost in this place. You can get so confused and backward in this place, because the visitor side, I always go the opposite direction because it gets me over here quicker to the visitor side than the pointing visitor side sign. So it's just one of those things. I can't even tell you if that's north or south or east or west. I can't even tell you what the directions are in here. But we're at the Tornado Dome. It looks like they got a new scoreboard this year. It's nice. Very nice. Nice digital graphics and all that good stuff. So anyways, we got about 9 minutes and change before we get this one underway. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Harper Sanitation has been serving the needs of Northwest Oklahomans since 1971. That's 50 years. We pride ourselves on our services. We offer household, commercial, and construction waste management and leave you with a mess-free environment. Harper Sanitation is fully licensed, bonded, and insured. Remember, when you need quality sanitation services from a local trusted company, choose Harper Sanitation. Come check us out online at harpersanitation.net or give us a call at 580-256-5835. You'll be glad you did.
Great silent majority.
The most listened to program in America is the Rush Limbaugh program.
A silent majority.
Fox News Channel is the most watched of all networks.
That silent majority, if you will.
There's simply no way this happens in a country dominated by the left.
The silence is heard.
Maybe we should call it the noisy majority.
You're not alone.
Weekdays at 11.
People want news. People want reality. People want to know what is.
On the Tri-States News Talk Station, Z92.
America's kids are returning to class, in school and at home. And this year, learning is especially tough for kids who already struggle with poverty, emotional trauma, and other barriers. But Communities in Schools is helping by putting caring adults in schools to connect with kids. And now we're reaching beyond school walls, tutoring, mentoring, and counseling students, providing resources for at-home learning, doing whatever it takes to make sure all kids have the opportunity to learn and succeed. For more information, visit communitiesInschools.org.
I've got muscular dystrophy. That means my muscles are weak and it can be hard to breathe. During COVID-19, kids like me are at a greater risk, but the Muscular Dystrophy Association is here to help.
MDA is what ensures they receive critical medical care at one of over 150 care centers.
COVID-19 won't stop us. Please visit helpmda.org.
Hey, welcome back to the Tornado Dome. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner getting you set for the girls' game. But, boy, we don't get much time between the girls' game and the boys' game, so let's kind of preview that contest. And I am still worn out from the call the other night against Guyman, where Caden Corneli absolutely just drained a shot from Moreland, Oklahoma. I mean, it was a NBA three-pointer, and I talked to him coming in tonight. He said he didn't realize he had a guy right. I mean, there was, if you watch the video, and I'm sure you have, a lot of people have, there was a guy that had a hand right in his eye, basically, in his eye. And he goes, he didn't even see him. He just turned around and put it up. And I said, did you know it was in when it left the hand? He goes, oh, yeah, I knew it was in. So, boy, what a finish there, Dakota. And I don't know, were you there? I didn't see you.
No, I was not.
Okay. But anyways, you heard the call, and you watched the shot. But what a way to get a big win. It was a non-district win, but it was a win that both teams know each other extremely well.
Yeah, I mean, a win is a win, but you have to think about, like what Coach Williamson said, that Caden Cornelia has put in that work.
Oh, has he ever.
And he is, you know, when you go out there and you have the last-second shot and it's tied, I mean, why not just let it fly?
Yeah.
Why not?
Well, and you talk about he's put in the work. The progression from last year as his junior year to senior year is night and day. As is for most of, I mean, the whole team. It's night and day. That's why they're 14-2.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a whole different basketball team from what I saw last year, and if they keep playing like they did early in the season and they find a way to pull out ahead instead of the third quarter, I think that they're going to go somewhere far in the playoffs.
Well, they do have a tough matchup tonight. Clinton comes in winning 5 of the last 6 games, including a win over ranked Weatherford, who's just below the Boomers at 17, I believe. They're coming in with a hot streak. Of course, you got to highlight Caden Powell, the do-it-everything junior. He's a strong post player. He loves that spin move down low. And then you also got to highlight the facilitator and also a good scorer who had 23 the other night against Anadarko, Latrell Bryson.
Both of those players are amazing, but Caden Powell has led this way for Clinton this season, averaging a double-double with 14 points and 11 rebounds per game, and he's just a double-double as a Caden Powell. I mean, that's impressive. And I'm gonna suffice it before I even introduce it. I had no part in this. I'm not trying to put myself out there more, but here is the last-second shot from Guyman on Tuesday night.
Free throw, couple dribbles, spins it, eyes it, shoots it, and we're tied. 13 points. Now here comes Caden Cornelia, 5 seconds. He's got it at the top of the key, picks up his dribble. He's got to have to fire a 3 at the buzzer. He got it! Caden Cornelia wins the ball game! 61-58. He trades it at the top of the key, and the Boomers survive and win on homecoming. Oh, my God.
Kaiser wants to play the last-second shot here for everybody to enjoy again here in the tip-off show. Go ahead. It played? Oh, okay. We didn't hear it. That's why. Oh, we're not going to hear it. Okay, I talked over it. Anyway, there's the last-second shot by Caden Cornelia, and my partner, Tyler Riggs, during that game was fired up, and he yelled over me, and I yelled, and the crowd was yelling. And then we got another shot from back behind where Boomer TV sets up the camera, and I saw the crowd because I was wondering what it looked like behind us.
I mean,
and it went crazy.
Everyone was just standing up, and they were waiting for it, and he delivered.
And even Colton Simmel's mom, Candace, said that was the loudest she's heard Boomer Fieldhouse ever at the end of that ball game and leading up to that shot because, you know, we have to mention, you know, Brett Fields was at the free throw line to try to put him up by 1, and the sure-handed Brett Fields that always makes free throws missed the front end.
Yeah, I was listening to you, and that's what you said, but when you said he missed it, I was just like, man, this Boomer crowd must be lit
But then
up.
that second free throw, I mean, it was rumbling and bumbling, and the earth was shaking, it seemed like, and he made the second one, and I was like, oh, here we go. And I was like you. I was like, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? And Caden just took it down the court by himself confidently. Then he picked up his dribble at the top of the key, and I'm like, uh-oh, that's a no man's land. And then he's like, well, I'll just shoot it. And boom, I mean, it was just a thing of beauty. So, anyways, tough matchup tonight with Clinton. 5 of 6 they've won. They're not ranked, but they're 9-4 on the year. Caden Powell, you're going to have to really box him out. Latrell Bryson going to have to get him sped up. We did that last year with the press. We got him sped up, and he created a lot of turnovers by himself because he's quick. He went too quick. So that's going to be a key with the pressure defense too as well tonight. But we'll talk more about that in the boys' game. We got about 2 minutes before we get this one started. We're going to take our final 2-minute timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups, the opening tip, as the Boomers are here to take on the Lady Reds of Clinton. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Crave it a classic patty? There's only one place that can satisfy your hunger with 100% beef and a price you can't beat. Get your DQ fix today. 13th and Main, the home of Woodward's very own Dairy Queen with drive-through curbside delivery or call-in orders available. Now serving breakfast too. All great ways to get your DQ fix today. Check out our Facebook page for updated specials or call 580-256-2397 to place an order. Monday through Thursday from 7 to 9 and 7 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. Get your DQ fixed today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Place with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. If you've put off doctor visits during the pandemic, now is a good time to call your pediatrician and get caught up. Children and teens need regular checkups with their doctor to make sure their development is on track, to talk about nutrition and behavior, and to get the vaccines they need to stay healthy. It's safe and your pediatrician wants to hear from you. For more on children's health during COVID-19, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
Hi, I'm Albert Pujols, first baseman for the Los Angeles Angels.
And I'm Deidre Pujols.
And we made it our mission to strike out slavery.
Did you know that millions of people, many who are in vulnerable populations, are caught in this nightmare of violence, fraud, and coercion? And during a crisis like the pandemic, even more innocent people are at risk of falling victim to human trafficking.
Sometimes we all take true freedom for granted. Freedom to live our life.
The freedom to pursue our dreams.
The freedom to watch and play baseball.
But for far too many, basic freedom has been torn away, often violently and often targeting those most vulnerable among us.
That's why we made it our mission to strike out slavery.
And we're sending out an SOS, because freedom is worth fighting for.
Join us. Join baseball fans. Join the fight against human trafficking. Go to strikeoutslavery.com.
And welcome back to basketball. We're going to have the national anthem here at the Tornado Dome, so keep it right here. It's going to be sung by Emily Goodman. That was our national anthem sung by Emily Goodwin, I think was her name, from Clinton. That's the fastest national anthem I've ever been a part of. It was gorgeous, though.
Very.
So let's go ahead and get our starting lineups tonight for the girls' game. First for the visiting Boomer girls. Coached by Lloyd Vedder in his first season. 9-6 on the year. It's going to be point guard number 12, junior Maisie Porter. Guard number 13, sophomore Thessaley Pfeiffer. Guard number 2, sophomore Ava Long. Forward number 15, senior Madison Gatrell. And forward number 24, senior Avery Williams. See if she gets the start. She will, yes indeed. So it's Porter, Pfeiffer, Long, Gatrell, and Williams, the starting five for the Boomers. Now for the Lady Reds, 5 and 4, coached by Britt Caldwell in his third year. It'll be the guard number 14, sophomore Kinsey Kalk. Guard number 20, sophomore Paige Lloyd. Guard number 22, junior Tiela Johnson. Forward number 23, sophomore Alana Hester. And forward number 25, junior Micaiah Lovelace. Kalk, Lloyd, Johnson, Hester, and Lovelace, the starting five for the Lady Reds. You get them right?
Yes.
There we go. Let's go ahead. Keys to the ball game here, partner. What you got?
I mean, the Boomers, they have to get off to a early start. They have to find the open shots, and they have to get rebounds if they don't make them, because I know that they have struggles with getting some rebounds. But as long as Avery Williams can get down low and get some rebounds and dish them out, it's going to be a good game.
Well, we're getting ready to start the contest. The Boomers in their road black gold trim with the white numerals. Clinton in their home whites, red trim, and the red numerals. Looks like Maisie Porter going to be jumping against think that's Lovelace, but I'm not sure. I think it is. It's Lovelace. Micaiah Lovelace. There's the whistle. There's the ball in the air. There's the tip, and it's going to be controlled by the Lady Reds. Paige Lloyd will take it. She'll get over here left wing. Actually, Paige Lloyd has it left wing. Now goes inside. That's Hester. She drives the left baseline. No good on the shot. Rebound on the backside. Lovelace. Now she gives to Hester. Top of key to Kalk. Now Lovelace tries to go inside. It's stolen by Thessaly Pfeiffer. She wants to run on the left side of the court, and then she'll slow it up, and she'll flick it to Miss Porter to start the offense. Right wing, top of the key goes to Pfeiffer. Left wing to Williams. Now left corner goes to Gatrell. Now back to Williams, left wing. Now goes left high post to Ava Long. She's surrounded by 3 Reds, and she loses the ball. Here come the Lady Reds down the floor. That's Hester. She's going to bounce past the Lovelace. She'll drive the left baseline, puts a shot up, no good, but she's fouled going up. And I think we got Madison Gatrell on the foul. Actually, we're going to get Ava Long instead.
I mean, yeah, both teams had turnovers right there, and she shot up and got contact.
So Lovelace goes to the line for the first shot. It's up, and she missed it. Missed it off back iron. No score, just underway. 7:18 to go, first quarter. Boomers here at Clinton. Take on the Lady Reds. Second shot up for Lovelace. It's up, and she got that one. 1-0 Clinton on top. Porter brings the ball down the court across the timeline, sets up the offense. 2-3 zone for the Lady Reds. Goes right wing to Gatrell. Top of key to Porter. Maisie has it. Now she goes right wing to Gatrell. Madison, skip pass to Maisie over there on the left wing. Now goes inside to Ava Long. She loses it momentarily and then gets it to Porter somehow. Maisie's going to bring it back to top of key, start the offense. Goes to the right high post. That's Pfeiffer, and she's going to be called for traveling. I didn't see where she moved the foot. It's going to go back to the Lady Reds. So Boomers will set up a press this time. Hester will inbound. Actually, Lovelace is going to take the inbound now. Trying to find Hester. Now she'll get it over the head of Porter, and then Hester will get it. Porter almost gets a steal. Now she does. She's on the loose to the left side. She's going for the left-hand layup. Puts it up and off the window and in! A foul called. Count the basket. Macy Porter to the line for an and one.
Macy Porter really good there on the defense. She gets the steal and puts it up off the glass and one.
Boy, she is just like a little gnat out there when she's defending somebody. She just works hard and hard and harder, and then she got the steal and just drove strong to the cup and got the and one. Shot is up, and she rattled it off. Rebound comes down and taken by the Lady Reds. Lovelace, cross-court pass to Hester over here left side. Now goes left wing. Now right wing it goes to, I think that's Lloyd. Lloyd goes inside to Hester, right high post. Now there's a shot on the baseline from Kalk, and it's up and good. Down the floor, Porter has it between the two circles. 3-2. Clinton on top by 1. 6:10 to go, first quarter. Ava Long, right wing. Right corner goes to Gatrell. Madison, one dribble, back to Porter. Maisie picks up her dribble, needs somebody to throw it to, finds Gatrell. She'll fire a 3 from the right wing. That's no good. Rebound on the backside. Going to be a strong rebound taken by the Lady Reds. That was Kalk on the rebound. Now Hester gets it up the floor. Now here's Lovelace, going to drive the lane on the left side. Misses the layup, missed the runner. Now it's going to be taken by Pfeiffer. She's going to drive all the way down the lane, puts a shot up in the lane. That's short, rebound available. And Macy Porter gets it, somehow puts it up. She misses. And then a rebound comes down, and she's going to be fouling the rebounder over here on the baseline. That's going to be on Porter, her first, team second, I believe.
Macy Porter get in there and just kind of jumps and bumps her for the foul.
So taking it out of bounds is Kinsey Kalk, I believe. Is that right? Is that 14? Inbound comes to Lloyd. She gets across the timeline. Now she throws it away to Ava Long, and she'll just give it to Porter. Up the court to Avery Williams, driving with the right-hand layup. It's up and good. And we've got a timeout, Coach Caldwell. Boomers lead at 4-3, 5:25 to go, first quarter. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Turf is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 to get you anywhere. BF Goodrich. Take control. See your dealer on bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner. 4-3. Boomers on top by 1. 5:25 to go first quarter. And timeout by Coach Caldwell. Did not like the possession there. Got a turnover. And it is McKenna Lime. McKenna Lime is in, not Kalk. She's out now. So we've got a substitution for Clinton. In for Clinton now is number 4, Kiana Ford. So that was McKenna Lime with the two-pointer for Clinton earlier, not Kalk. Paige Lloyd has it right wing, now gives it to Ford, top of the key. Boomers in that 2-3 zone. Goes to Kalk on the right high post. Now Lloyd has it right wing. Goes to Ford now, top of the key. Kiana picks up her dribble. Now goes back to Paige Lloyd, right wing. Right high post to Kalk. Now here's Lovelace for 3 on the left wing. That's no good. Rebound, Ava Long. Strong rebound on the left block. She wants to run now. Here she comes down the floor. Gives it to Pfeiffer. Cross to Madison Gator on the right side. Puts it up and off the window. No good. Rebound comes down to Kalk. Outlet to Lovelace. Boy, she just missed it off the rim. Kiana Ford has it. Picks up her dribble. Still not across the timeline. Now bounce pass to Lovelace. Now back to Ford. Between the two circles. Bounce pass to Lovelace. Left wing. Now left corner it goes to Lloyd. Now inside it goes to Hester. She misses the shot on the left block, and then she compounds it with the foul on Thesley Pfeiffer.
Good there by Pfeiffer to get the rebound and draw the contact.
And coming in for Clinton is number 22. That is Tiela Johnson. And coming in for the Boomers is going to be Chloe Morlatt. The guys getting a workout up here tonight. Boomers have it with a 1-point lead, 4-3. Macy Porter across the timeline. Now she's just going to set it up between the two circles with that yo-yo dribble. Now she's going to drive against Johnson. Puts it up and out the window and good on the left side. Boy, a strong drive for Macy.
That was beautiful by Macy Porter there just to throw it up.
Now Ford has it, left wing. She throws it, almost stolen by Williams. Now back to Ford. More bodies going everywhere. There's a skip pass attempt, almost stolen by Marlatt. Now Lovelace has it for 3 on the right wing. It's up and good. She's got 4, and it's 6-6. Quickly, we're running down the other end to Madison Gator, right corner. Now it goes top of the key to Macy. Now back to Gator, right wing. Now back to Porter, top of the key. Now Gator has it right wing again. Back to Porter, top of the key. Trying to navigate this 2-3 zone by the Lady Reds. Now goes to Avery Williams, Marlatt in the left wing. Now left baseline, it goes to Long, and then back to Marlatt, and she's going to be called for traveling. And she nods her head, yeah, I did. So, you never want to, admit your flaw, but yeah. She's like, yeah, I did travel. Avery Edwards coming in now, and she'll take out Chloe. Inbound the backcourt to Kiana Ford for the Lady Reds. Porter's going to pick her up. Finally gets across the timeline. Now goes over there to Johnson. Now back to Ford over here on the left side. Left corner. Now it goes to Hester. Gatrell picks her up. She picks up her dribble. Now goes to Ford, left wing. One dribble. Now back to Hester. Now it goes to Kalk. Kalk trying to get away from a couple Boomers. There's a three-pointer in flight from Ford. No good. Long rebound going to be taken by Hester. But she just bounce passes to Ford. Man, rough going out there right now. There's Lovelace on the left block. Now she skips it over to Johnson. It's up and good. Clinton leads 8-6. Quickly up the floor. Gatrell has it. She gets to the left corner. There's a three-pointer in flight from Thesley Pfeiffer, and it rattles home. Yes, ma'am. Ring it up.
And that one came from Northwest Express.
And we've got another foul, I think, down here. Did Macy get her second, or was it just bat out of bounds? I think it's bat out of bounds. And we got another substitution for Clinton coming in. That's going to be number 15 coming back in, McKenna Lime. Also, Giselle Hagemeyer comes in for the Boomers. And did I miss anybody else? I think Paige Lloyd is back in as well for the Lady Reds as well. She just threw it in. Lovelace. Long pass over to Johnson on the right wing. as they cross the timeline. She picks up her dribble. She's guarded by Edwards. And she needs to just hand it off to Paige Lloyd, and she didn't get it. It was off Lloyd. Good defense by Porter, and it goes back to the Boomers with a 9-8 lead.
Impressive defense.
Suffocating. Just like a tornado.
That was good.
Thank you. Hagemeyer skip pass to Edwards on the left wing. Now goes to the free throw line to Porter. I'm good for one a day. Left wing goes to Hagemeyer. Skip pass to Edwards. Right wing. Right corner goes to Pfeiffer. One dribble. She wanted to take a shot. Now back to Edwards for three on the right wing. No good. That's an air ball. Rebound. Ava Long. And then she's going to get fouled on the baseline. I think Lovelace got her. Let's see if it's 2-5, if I'm right. Yes, it is. It's going to be Micaiah Lovelace, her first. That is going to be her first, team third. Side out underneath her own basket by Porter. She finds Pfeiffer at the top of the key. Thessley, a couple dribbles, and then she's going to be called for dragging that left foot. And it's another turnover for the Boomers. But 9-8, a little bit better start in the first quarter so far today. There's some turnovers. You got to clean that up. Lovelace has it in the backcourt. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson passes over there to Lime. Now back to Lovelace. Now Johnson. Now Lovelace is going to drive the right side of the lane. She's going to be called for traveling. She tried to split a double team, and she got wrapped up. It was all ball as Pfeiffer got the ball, her hand on the ball, and that caused Lovelace to travel and not get fouled. Got another substitution that came back in. I think Kalk just came back in for the Lady Reds as well. Kinsey Kalk. Porter has it between the two circles. 9-8. Boomers on top. 1:29 to go first quarter. Now Edwards, right wing. Avery passes over here to Pfeiffer. Pfeiffer gets a screen from Ava, loses the ball in the process, and then diving on the floor is Johnson, and she wins the ball to Lloyd. Paige Lloyd has it, top of the key. Now goes to Johnson. Now Lovelace. She's going to step on the sideline over there, and that's because Miss Thessley Pfeiffer went for the steal, and that got Micaiah off balance a little bit, and she stepped back and stepped on the sideline.
Head coach over there for Clinton not too happy about it.
And Brent Caldwell not happy at all right now. Boomers have it with a 9-point lead, a 1-point lead, 9-8. Ava Long now reverse over here to Edwards. Now in the right corner, Macy Porter for three, no good. Rebound on the backside, Hagemeyer gets it to Ava Long, left wing. Now Ava's going to reverse to Avery Edwards. Now on the right corner, Maisie Porter just angles herself somehow back to the top of the key. Picks up her dribble, goes to Edwards, right wing. Top of the key to Pfeiffer. Now left wing goes to Hagemeyer for three, no good. Rebound. Oh, nice fight there for the rebound by Edwards to Hagemeyer. And then she loses it at the left high post to Johnson. 25 seconds to go. Lovelace has it in the backcourt. She gets it across the timeline, and it's going to go airborne out of bounds. Intended for Lime, and she couldn't get it. It goes back to the Boomers with 16.9 seconds to go.
I'm really loving how the youngsters and the ones that don't start are really getting involved in there and making some plays.
Porter's going to just walk the ball across the timeline. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Now here she goes with 7. Picks up her dribble, bounce pass to Edwards. Boy, 3 seconds. Somebody going to have to shoot. Ava Long, and she's going to be called for traveling with 0.6 seconds to go in the quarter. So not much you can do with 0.6 seconds in the quarter, especially inbounding in the opponent's backcourt or front court. Lovelace does inbound and to Lime, and that's it. That's the end of the first quarter. Boomers lead at 9-8 after 1. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires, long-lasting snow and ice performance, and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
When the doctor told us about my mom's cancer, it made me feel so helpless. Until I called the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and spoke with Grace, who answered all of my questions about the disease, treatment options, and cancer-related expenses. Her support and compassion made us feel whole again. Today, I'm calling Grace to let her know my mom is beating cancer. To learn more, visit lls.org.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner. 9-8 after 1. And Boomers had some turnovers that, if they shore those up, those turned into points very quickly. But defensively, the Boomers were just Clinton really was kind of confused most of the time, although they're only down by 1 point.
Yeah, when Giselle Hagemeyer fired that three-pointer, I really thought it was going to go right to Clinton. But Avery Edwards getting in there and taking the ball back out and throwing it to Porter, which Avery Edwards doing pretty good on defense so far on the night.
And the Boomers will have the possession to start the second quarter with a 1-point lead. The Avery Williams, Macy Porter, Avery Long, Madison Gatrell, and Thessaley Pfeiffer out there for the Boomers. Starting 5 to start the second quarter. Porter goes to Ava Long, left wing, goes left baseline to Williams. Now back to Porter, left wing. Dribbles back to top of key, reverses to Gatrell, right wing. Now back to Porter, now reverse left wing to Williams. Pfeiffer has it left corner. Thessaley looked for a skip, wasn't there. Now back to Porter, left wing. Now right wing goes to Williams. Porter has it top of the key. Pfeiffer has it left wing. Kind of a problem we had the other night with Guyman. We didn't have anywhere to kind of penetrate the zone. That's what's happening right now. Maisie's going to fire a three from top of the key. No good. Rebound comes down and taken by Johnson. Actually, that's not Johnson. That's Lime. Here's Johnson now. Across the timeline to Lovelace. Mackay's going to drive down the right side. Puts it up and off the window and in. And that was just her will against Pfeiffer, and she wins the battle.
Lovelace has some height on her, and that's what gave her the advantage.
10-9. Clinton on top by 1. Inbound, or a pass goes into Pfeiffer, and she gets it to roll in on the left side.
Good play there. Pfeiffer not giving up. And
Thessaley has 5 on the night. Now here's Kinsey Couch driving on the right side. Puts it up and off the window on the right side and in. And Clinton regains the lead. Gatrell has it left corner. Now left wing to Pfeiffer. Now top of the key to go to Porter. Porter reverses over here to Ava Long, right wing. Now right corner it goes to Williams. Avery holds the ball top of her head and then gives it to Porter. Reverse to Gatrell, left wing. She closed out very quickly on. Ava Long, left corner. Left wing goes to Porter. Porter faked a pass inside, nothing there. Now Pfeiffer has it right wing. Now back to Porter, top of the key. Ava Long, left wing now. Now skip pass goes to Gatrell, right corner. Now right wing goes to Pfeiffer. Thessaley. One dribble, hands it off to Madison Gatrell. She's going to drive the right baseline. Kicks it over to Avery Williams in the left corner. She's going to drive. She's going to be cut off on the drive, and they're going to call a foul. Thought they were going to call her for traveling there for a minute, but they called the foul on the Lady Reds. That is going to be on Lovelace, I think.
I really thought that they were going to call her for traveling too, but
yeah, that's going to be Micaiah Lovelace, her second. Boy, if we can get her into foul trouble,
that's tough.
That's going to be good for the Boomers. Inbound to Thessaley Pfeiffer. She puts a shot up from the free throw line. It's up and good. And we highlighted this. She needed to get going. She's got 7 already. There's an errant pass and stolen by Pfeiffer. She tries to go up the floor on the drive, and it's going to be poked out of bounds by Johnson. It'll stay here with the Boomers.
Very smart play there when Macy Porter threw it into Thessaley, and great play there.
Just wide open. I don't know how you leave Thessaley Pfeiffer that wide open. Williams has it left wing. Now bounce pass to Pfeiffer, the left high post. It's stolen by Kalk. And she'll get it to Lovelace, and she'll bring it across the timeline over there on the right side. Now gets to Ford, who's back in. Now bounce pass, it goes to Hester at the left high post. Now Ford for 3 on the left wing. That's an air ball. Rebound saved to Hester, and she goes up for a shot. She's fouled going up, and she'll get 2 free throws, and that was a great save by Miss number 22, Tiela Johnson.
Oh, yeah, she had the effort there, and unfortunately Ava Long was right down there just to get the foul.
That's her second foul tonight, too. So Lana Hester to the line for 2 shots. First shot's up, and she missed off back iron. Boomer still up 13-12. Coming in is Caroline Price, and also Jocelyn Treese is going to see her first action as well. Ava Long and Avery Williams having a seat. Lana Hester's second free throw is up, and she got that one. That's her first point. She had 23 against Anadarko the other night. Porter has it top the key, goes left wing to Price. Caroline back to Porter. Now it's a reverse over here to Gatrell. Madison top of the key to Porter. Now Caroline has it left wing. Now back to top of the key Boy, Porter wanted to fire a three. She didn't. Now Price will fire a three from the left wing. That's no good. Rebound in the lane taken by Hester. And Gatrell's going to put some pressure in the backcourt on her. Now to Ford. Now Lovelace has it. Now she finally gets across the timeline to Ford over there on the right side. Then Ford passes into Kalk. She spins in lane. That's going to be a walk. Yeah, she forgot to check her bags at the ticket counter, and that's a walk. That is a travel. That didn't make any sense. That's a travel, not a walk. My joke didn't make sense after I said it.
I still laughed at it.
Yeah, I know you did. I don't need your pity laugh. Boomers up, we're tied 13-13. Gatrell has it, top of the key. Now left wing goes to Price. Caroline, top of the key to Porter now. Now Porter's going to reverse it to Gatrell, right wing. Hasn't scored yet. Bounce pass inside to Pfeiffer on the right baseline. Now back to Gatrell. Now Price going to spin. Nothing available at the left high post. Here's a three in flight from Maisie. No good from the left wing. And rebound in the lane over there by Kalk. Now to Ford. Now up the floor to Hester. Hester across the floor to Lime. And it goes out of bounds. Johnson. She loses out of bounds. It goes back to the Boomers.
Great job there by Caroline Price. She kind of stepped in and made her almost trip, and she just kind of rolled out of bounds.
Giselle Hagemeyer comes in for Caroline Price. Tie game, 4:14 to go before halftime. Porter goes right wing to Gatrell. Madison. Skip pass to Porter on the left wing. Now to the free throw line. That's Pfeiffer. She puts it up and in again, and she is hot tonight. 9 points for Thessley.
Thessley Pfeiffer once again, like you said, finding a way in there.
And Kinsey Kalk has it. Goes off her hands over there on the right side of the lane. Out of bounds. It goes back to the Boomers with a 2-point lead. Avery Williams coming back in for the Boomers, and Paige Lloyd comes back in for the Lady Reds, and Tiela Johnson will have a seat.
Some strong defense here for the Boomers is starting to pay off.
Porter brings the ball across the timeline, sets offense up between the two circles with that yo-yo dribble. Now goes left wing to Hagemeyer. Giselle, one dribble, back top of key to Gatrell. Madison goes right wing to Miss Porter. Now right high post to Avery Williams. Now Porter, now skip pass to Gatrell left wing. Top of key goes to Hagemeyer. Giselle's going to drive, cut off. Her pass is batted and stolen now by Hester. Hester's on the loose. She's one-on-one against Gatrell. And then great defense by Madison Gatrell. It'll stay here with the Lady Reds, but she gave her no angle to get a shot up.
Even though Madison Gatrell hasn't scored tonight, her defense and the way that she's been finding people down low that's what's really paying off here for the Boomers.
And we talk about that a lot here, partner. There's a lot of things that the players do that don't show up in stat sheets. And that's one of them. Inbound comes to Hesters, puts up a shot in the left block. It's no good, but she is fouled going up. And they're going to get Avery Williams, I believe. Let's see if that is the case. Hester go to the line for 2 shots again. That is going to be on Avery. Her first. And the team fourth. Hester's first shot is up, and she got it. 2 points for Alana. 15-14 Boomers by 1. 3:21 to go before halftime. Second shot's up, and she rattled that one off. Rebound comes down to Porter in the lane. And she'll just take it across the timeline herself, set up the offense for the Boomers. They're up by 1, 15-14. Left wing to Hagemeyer, left corner to Pfeiffer. Now goes inside to Gatrell, and it caroms to Hagemeyer. It was almost going to be another turnover, and Giselle just says, okay, thank you, I'll put it in.
Beautiful play.
Not how you draw it up, though. Hester's going to drive down the lane on the left side, kisses it off the window and in. She's getting hot now. She has got 4 points, and we've got a timeout. Boomers on top, 17-16, 2:54 to go before halftime. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Let's talk about value. When something is of quality and affordable, do you consider it valuable? That's exactly what you get at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. A great value with your education. Visit us online at nwosu.edu to see what degree path is best for you. With locations in Woodward, Alva, Enid, and the University Center in Ponca City, there are many options on where to attend, including concurrent and online options. Start earning your degree today at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Success lives here.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner as we are at about 3 minutes and change before halftime. The Boomers are up 17-16, and Coach Vedder taking the timeout after that easy basket by Alana Hester, who has come on strong here in the second quarter. She's got 4 points, and like I said, she can really start going off. She had 23 against Anadarko the other night. You want to keep her in check. Right now she's got 4. Micaiah Lovelace has 6, and that's her 2 leading scorers. Maisie Porter's going to bring the ball down the court, start the offense, goes right wing to Gatrell. Coming out to pick her up as Ford. Now back to Porter, top of the key. Now it goes to Hagemeyer, left wing. Left corner, Pfeiffer. She'll be picked up by Kinsey Kalk on that. She tries a skip pass, and it just throws it right to Kiana Ford. She's going to drive, puts the shot up in the lane, and it rolls in. And they're up by 1, 18-17 all of a sudden. Pfeiffer got away, almost traveled, gets to Porter. Top of the key, Gatrell for 3, no good, off back iron. Rebound in the lane available, it's out of bounds, off of the Lady Reds. They'll stay here with the Boomers.
Boomers get a break there, but way to find Madison Gatrell there, try to get the open 3.
Porter will inbound over here on the right side of the basket, underneath her own basket. Finds Pfeiffer at the free throw line. She's picked up this time by Paige Lloyd. Not going to give her that shot again. Now reverse all the way to Williams for 3 on the right wing. Oh. Yes, ma'am. Ring it up. 3 times, Avery Williams.
Good play there by Avery Williams, and not what I was expecting.
Boomers up 28-18. Hester's going to have a lot of steam driving down the left side of the lane. She's going to be cut off, but she's going to be fouled by Hagemeyer. That's going to be Giselle's first, team 6th. Not in the one-on-one yet, so it'll be just side out for the Lady Reds, and Avery Edwards coming out and taking Giselle Hagemeyer out. So we've got another timeout. Minute 56 to go before halftime. We got one more to take. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Card Valet is the perfect accessory for you. Download the Card Valet app today and input your Bank Central credit or debit card. This allows you to set geographic regions for your spending, turn your cards on and off, set alerts, and so much more. That's the Card Valet app through Bank Central. Find it in your app store today. Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC, 580-327-1122.
1:56 to go before halftime. Boomers up by 2, 20-18. We wish we were up by 20 on that 3 from Avery Williams over here on the right wing last possession. And then they get a foul called here on the drive by Alana Hester, who's really started to come on here in the second quarter. She's really kind of trying to take it over for the Lady Reds.
She's doing that slowly, but the Boomers' defense has definitely stepped up from a couple of previous games. But way to find Avery Williams there for the top of the key for 3.
Yes, yes, sir. Definitely 20-18. 1:56 to go before halftime. Alana Hester will not be at the free throw line because it was only the 5th team foul. I thought it was the 6th. And so, let's see here. 1, 3, yeah, it's 5th team foul. So we got 2 more fouls to give. So they'll have the side out underneath their own basket on the left side of the lane. That'll be Hester inbounding. Still looking for somebody to pass it into. She finds Kalk. She's surrounded. Now gets it to Lloyd somehow. Now it goes to Johnson inside to Hester. Now nice touch pass to Kalk. She missed the layup on the left side. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay here with the Lady Reds. And Lady Reds thought it was going to be Boomer basketball, so they have to come back and do a side out. Hester and Johnson thought it was off of them. We'll take the ball.
I mean, good way for the Boomers not to commit a foul.
Hester inbounding over there on the right side this time. Finds Kalk at the top of the key. Now backdoor pass to Johnson on the left block. And then inside it goes to Hester. Now back to Johnson, left wing. And then Kalk has it top of the key. Hands it off to Paige Lloyd. Good defense by the Boomers this possession. There's a pass batted out of bounds by Gatrell. Every pass, there's a hand in the lane, and they're just not letting anybody in on this possession for the Lady Reds. Kalk has it top of the key. Couple dribbles. Picks up a dribble. Now Lloyd. Now Johnson for 3 in the left corner. That's off the side of the rim. Rebound and taken. Nice hard-fought rebound by Pfeiffer. Now she wants to run. She finds Gatrell. Driving for the right-handed layup, and she missed it. Rebound. Gatrell got her own miss and gets to Edwards. Give credit to Kalk on that defensive. Gatrell had to kind of readjust her shot when she went up. Porter has the top of the key. Now Edwards. Now in the left corner. It goes to Williams. Now back to Porter. Left wing. Under a minute to go. 57 seconds before halftime. Right wing goes to Pfeiffer. Now right corner to Edwards. Avery goes inside to Pfeiffer on the right baseline. She's surrounded by 2 Reds. She steps through the double team somehow. Misses the shot. Rebound comes down to Edwards. Or excuse me, Williams. And then she loses it. Hester somehow comes out of it. And then she throws it to Pfeiffer. And then she's going to be called for traveling. And she was called for traveling because Paige Lloyd just dump trucked her, basically. So no foul call, and instead they're going to get turnover on the Boomers.
It was a very good effort, though, just to intercept that pass, but unfortunately, she just committed that travel.
Chloe Marlatt comes back in for the Boomers. And we've got some Lovelace back in for the Lady Reds, it looks like. So now Calc has it. Lovelace has it left baseline now. Now back to Calc, left wing. Inside it goes to Hester. Now here's Lovelace for three in the left corner. That's no good. Rebound all but Boomers underneath the basket, and that's Pfeiffer with the rebound. Williams has it left wing. Avery passes to Thessley, top of the key. Now back to Avery. Now it goes left corner to Hagemeyer. Giselle passes to Thessley. Now reverse it over here to Chloe. Under 10 seconds to go. 7 seconds. Giselle Hagemeyer. There's Pfeiffer. Somebody's going to have to shoot. She passes it. It's stolen by Lloyd. 2 seconds to go. Long shot at the end of the half is no good, and that's the end of the half. 20-18. Boomers on top by 2 at half. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
With Earth as your playground, you can have fun for a while, but you need tires that can hold up. The all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 offers a tread life twice as long on gravel and 15% longer on asphalt. It's BF Goodrich's toughest all-terrain tire ever, and it's ready for the longest of winters. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and get ready to extend your adventure with the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 tire. BF Goodrich. Take control. See your dealer or visit bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
Tax time is here again. Yeah, I said it with enthusiasm. Because at H&R Block, tax time means max refund time. And with virtual tax prep, our experts can help you get that refund without you leaving home. You can stay on your couch, stay in your sweatpants. Just snap some pics of your docs and a tax pro does the work. Your maximum refund is guaranteed or your money back. And rocking your athleisure wear is totally acceptable. So, what's not to love? Virtual tax prep. One of the many ways Block has your back.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Call your local Woodward H&R Block at 580-256-6623.
It was a normal day.
He was in some minor accident, a fender bender.
And I had this impulse to call him, but I didn't because I thought I could call him later that week.
He abandoned the car. He came home and he shot himself without ever talking to anyone.
When I came home that night and I found her, they told me that she had shot herself, and I couldn't believe it.
I asked if he was okay.
Shooting is unfortunately effective. There are not a lot of second chances.
Once you pull that trigger, that's it. There is no coming back.
63 Americans a day die by gun suicide. By storing our guns safely, locked, unloaded, and away from ammo, we can give our loved ones a second chance at life. Learn more at endfamilyfire.org. Brought to you by Brady and the Ad Council.
Hey, welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell, he is Dakota Wagner. We're at halftime, 20-18. Boomers on top at half by 2 points. In Dakota, we needed a better start in the first quarter. We got it. It wasn't as hot as we needed it to be, but we got the lead after the first quarter and maintained the lead after the second quarter. Some of the adjustments that are probably going to be happening in the halftime locker room with Coach Vetter are the turnovers. It's just, we've seen it all year, unfortunately, trying to make something happen when it's not there.
Yeah, I mean, they try to force things, and they really just, you don't want to force every opportunity that you have, but you want to be smart with the ball. And I mean, they've been pretty smart. You know, they found Thessley Pfeiffer there wide open, and you know she's knocking down her shots, right. But you know she's getting some steps in that, you know, causing travels, and you know, they're kind of just being silly with the ball here and there. But if they can maintain the turnovers, this game could escalate to the Woodward, you know, getting off to a better start in the second half.
And the reason the Boomers are on top by 2 here at halftime is because the Lady Reds have been equally bad or maybe even worse on the turnover side as well.
I mean, Lady Reds, you know, they're kind of throwing some passes away, and Thessley Pfeiffer being there, she's getting some rebounds there by the basket, and she's just doing really good. Madison Gatrell, you know, her defense has definitely improved, and she's getting a hand on the ball to batting away, and it's kind of going the way for the Boomers.
Well, let's look at the halftime stats here. First for the visiting Woodward Boomers. Right now, Maisie Porter has 4. Thessley Pfeiffer has 9. We said that she needed to come out and kind of assert herself. She has done that for sure with 9 in the first half. Avery Williams has chipped in 5, and Giselle Hagemeyer has 2. look at the scoring in the quarter. First quarter was 9 points. The second quarter was 11. That's where we stand, 20 points at halftime. And then Clinton on the other side, Kinsey Kalk has 2 points. McKenna Lime has 2. Tayella Johnson has 2. Alana Hester has 4. Micaiah Lovelace has 6. And look at their quarter scoring, 8 points in the first and 10 in the second. That's why their Boomers are up by 2 here at halftime, 20-18. We're going to take another break. We'll come back with more. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Divine Stationery and Radio Shack are your one-stop shop for office supplies, furniture, and electronics. We offer Canon copy and fax machines, computers, and so much more. We even offer repair services. So why go anywhere else when we have the best selection and pricing that Northwest Oklahoma has to offer? Come on by at 2121 Oklahoma Avenue in Woodward or call us at 580-256-7040. Divine Stationery and Radio Shack is a proud sponsor of Tech Talks.
Card Valet is the perfect accessory for you. Download the Card Valet app today and input your Bank Central credit or debit card. This allows you to set geographic regions for your spending, turn your cards on and off, set alerts, and so much more. That's the Card Valet app through Bank Central. Find it in your app store today. Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC, 580-327-1122.
I learned patience from my adoptive dad. All he had to say was,
"Hey, you got this. Just breathe." Hey, we're pretty good.
Yeah.
Might have to start a band.
I got it.
Learn about adopting a teen from foster care. You can't imagine the reward. Visit adoptuskids.org to find out more. This message is brought to you by Adopt U.S. Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to Boomer Basketball here at halftime. Boomer girls lead it 20-18. Desperately needing to get back on the high side. They've done enough here in the first half. They can duplicate that, and we need to get a little bit more separation. We can get out of here with the 10th win of the year. So I want to thank our sponsors while we have a chance. AAA Insurance, Bentech Insurance, Dairy Queen, Diesel Dynamics, Harper Sanitation, High Plains Technology Center, High Plains Tire, K&S Tire, and Wilson's Country Grill. We thank you for our sponsorship of Boomer Basketball and Boomer Athletics. And just want to let you know the schedule coming up for the Boomers. Next Tuesday, it'll be Alba at home. And then next Friday, thank goodness it's a Friday, we're going to Altus, that 3-hour drive. So, because we've already played Altus at home. Yeah. We're supposed to play Altus away, and then they got COVID and canceled that game and rescheduled it. Actually, how'd that work? I can't remember. We did play them at home, didn't we? I thought we did. Maybe we didn't.
I know that we were supposed to go there.
We were supposed to go there, and it was COVID, so this is the rescheduled game of their game. There we go.
Yes.
And then the following week is Clinton on Tuesday, and then we're into districts, believe it or not. So still don't know what our district is. It's supposed to come out at 4 o'clock today. I checked the OSSAA website. It's not on there yet. So hoping that Woodward gets a home district this year, and we don't have to go 3 hours away to Cushing.
That was a long drive.
So, I think the Boomers have done enough. The boys have done enough at 14-2. The girls have done enough at 9-6, 3 games over 500. A lot better from last year. They finished 11-16. So I think we deserve to have the home district. So with that, I'm going to shut up. We have 2 minutes to go before halftime's over. We have one more 2-minute break to get in. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
At Bank 7, they believe that if you help build a stronger community, you build a stronger bank. They're committed to acting with the highest levels of integrity in everything they do and in every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 online and mobile banking access, Bank 7 has you covered. Learn more at bank7.com. At Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC.
The possibility of lung cancer can be pretty scary, especially if you're one of approximately 8 million current or former smokers at high risk. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know that now there's a breakthrough low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early, and it only takes 60 seconds. You stop smoking, now start screening. For an easy quiz to see if you're eligible, visit SaveByTheScan.org. It could save your life. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
COVID-19 can hit and hurt everywhere and everyone, but children living in the world's poorest places face the greatest risks of all. For more than 80 years, Child Fund has been working across Africa, Asia, and the Americas, helping millions of vulnerable children. And now we're working even harder to see that families have what they need to keep their kids from going hungry and to meet other needs. All so children can grow up healthy, educated, and safe. As we socially distance, COVID-19 pushes us apart. But as we help children around the world, we pull together. In the biggest emergency response in our 80-year history, Child Fund is working to make sure that children not only survive this pandemic, but thrive beyond it. Learn more at childfund.org.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Halftime's over. Boomers lead at 20-18. First possession is going to go to the Lady Reds to start the third quarter. Starting five out there for the Boomers. It's Porter, Williams, Pfeiffer, Gatrell, and Long. Starting five out there. Actually, not the starting five out there for the Lady Reds. Kiana Ford starting in place. And then she throws it away as I just said her name. Out on the run is Ava Long. She's going to put it up on the window on the left side. No good. Rebound comes down to Calc. And then Alana Hester is out in front of everybody, driving for the layup on the left side. It is up and good, and we're tied.
Great way for the Clinton to get a steal and up and off.
Now Porter down the court over here. Angles over here to the left wing. Now she'll get it to the top of the key between the circles and start the offense. Looks over the defense, the 2-3 zone. Now goes in the corner to Williams, left corner. Now left wing to Porter. Now back to Avery in the left corner. Avery back to Porter. Now goes left high post to Pfeiffer. Now she'll reverse it to Gatrell for three in the right wing. That's off the front of the rim. No good. That's just short. Rebound Long. Rebound comes down to Porter. And the Boomers have another possession here. Pfeiffer at the top of the key. She's guarded by Paige Lloyd. She'll just hand it off to Porter. And Macy goes over to the right side. Gives it to Gatrell in the right corner. Now back to Porter. Now right high post to Pfeiffer. She'll put it up from there. No good. Rebound on the left block is going to be taken with aggressiveness, or with aggression, by Hester. Now she'll hand it off to Lovelace. Lovelace gets to Calc in the right corner. Now top of the key goes to Kiana Ford. She'll drive down the right side of the lane. Kisses it off the window. Nobody stopped her, and Clinton leads by 2. 22-20. 6:35 to go third quarter. Boomers down by 2 now. Porter picks up her dribble. Goes to Gatrell, right wing. Now back to Porter. She has it now right wing. Right corner goes to Gatrell. Madison. Now back to Porter. Now zip pass to Pfeiffer on the right block. Puts it up and off the window and good. What a find by Maisie Porter.
And good job by Thessaley Pfeiffer for not giving up and putting it up off the glass.
Now Alana Hester is going to put it up on the block on the left side. No good. Rebound comes down to Calc. She'll get it to Hester in the right corner. Almost stolen as it gets to Lovelace. Now Kiana Ford's going to drive. Finds Hester cutting on the backside. She missed the bunny layup on the right side. Rebound Pfeiffer. Here comes Ava Long on the right wing. She slows it up and gives it to Porter. Wow. Now Maisie gets a bit of a pick. Goes to Avery Williams for three on the left wing. It rattles out. It went around the rim twice and came out. Rebound to Kiana Ford. Now Lloyd has it. She gets across the timeline. She'll drive down the left side of the lane. Puts up a shot in the lane and kisses it off the window. I think that was just a prayer that was answered.
I agree.
And we've got a timeout. Coach Vetter. 24-22. Clinton on top by 2 with 5:30 to go third quarter. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell, he's Dakota Wagner. 24-22, Clinton on the high side right now by 2. Boomers have the possession to try to get this back even or take the 1-point lead with a 3. Inbound comes to Porter. Coach Vedder taking a timeout there. Did not like how his team has looked here coming out in the third quarter. Gatro has it right corner. And she goes right high post to Pfeiffer, and then she loses it to Kiana Ford. She's out on the run, driving for the layup. Good defense by Porter, getting on the floor and getting a jump ball, I believe it is, and it's going to go back to the Boomers. That is Madison Gatro sacrificing the body and winning the possession back to the Boomers.
Good job there by Macy Porter to swat that ball away and not giving up easy basket.
Another turnover there for the Boomers, but they don't give up points because of the defense, getting back on defense. Porter gets across the timeline, goes to free throw line, Ava Long. Now Caroline Price for 3 on the right wing. Almost banked it in. No good. Rebound. Long rebound to Porter over here on the left wing. Left baseline, it goes to Long. Now back to Porter. She has it top of the key. One dribble. Now gives it to Williams, left wing. Now right back to Porter. She'll angle down to the left wing, guarded by Kiana Ford. Now Avery Williams, left corner. Now Porter, left wing. Maisie's going to reverse it to Price over there on the right wing. Now back to Porter. Now back to Price in the right corner now. Right wing goes to Porter. Now right high post to Ava Long. Now Price. Now Maisie for 3, and that's going to be short. Rebound being fought for, and there's going to be a foul. Kalk is going to push Ava Long as she was fighting for that rebound. She's going to be called for the foul.
Good job there by Ava Long not to give up and try to get the Boomers back the ball.
Kinsey Kalk's going to come out. She got that foul. That's her first, team first. Chloe Marlatt comes back in for the Boomers, as does Giselle Hagemeyer. Avery Williams and Caroline Price will have a seat. Maisie's going to inbound to Chloe Marlatt in the left corner. Now she gives it back to Porter. Now back to Marlatt in the left corner again. Left wing to Porter. Holding the ball high above her head. Now she's going to reverse it to Hagemeyer in the right wing. Now back to Porter now. Set up the offense. Hagemeyer has it right corner. She goes inside to Pfeiffer on the right block. She is surrounded by 2 Lady Reds. She finds Ava Long at the free throw line. She puts it up from there. No good. Skying for the rebound was Porter, but Elena Hester gets it. She wants to run. Still has it on the dribble. Now she loses it. Tries to get it to her teammate in the left corner. It goes out of bounds off her teammate, and it goes back to the Boomers.
Good defense there by Ava Long just to make them just kind of miss out the ball and let it roll out of bounds.
Tiella Johnson comes back in for the Lady Reds. Boomers trail by 2, 24-22, 3:49 to go, third quarter. Still trying to navigate this 2-3 zone. Zones have given the Boomers fits this year. Porter has it top of the key, picks up her dribble, now goes left wing to Marlatt. Now back to Porter. Now she'll reverse it to Pfeiffer. She's going to take a couple dribbles. Now finds Hagemeyer, and she's going to be called for traveling over here on the left wing. And it's going to be another turnover back to the Lady Reds. I know it's a broken record. We keep saying it, but they just can't get out of their own way. Hester back to Lloyd. She gives it to Lovelace for 3 on the left wing. It's up and good. And Clinton leads by 5, the biggest lead of the game. Quickly down the floor, Pfeiffer's going to put up a shot in the left block. It's no good, but she is fouled by Lovelace. That is her third.
Good job there by Macy Porter to find Thessaley Pfeiffer there to get the jump shot, but Lovelace with 3 fouls in the third quarter. This could be big.
Pfeiffer to the line for 2 free throws. First shot's up, and she rattled it out. No good. Boy, you got to make these free throws when you have time stopped. I know we're just in the third quarter, but somebody's going to have to start scoring some points other than Thessaley Pfeiffer for this team. Second shot's up, and she missed both. Rebound comes down to Lovelace. Gets it to Lloyd. Page is going to bring across the timeline against Hagemeyer. Now goes to Hester, top of the key. Now back to Lloyd. Now Lovelace has it, left corner. Dribbles back to the top key, hands it off to Hester. Boomers look like they're in a 1-2-2 trap. Now goes inside to number 30, or to Kinsey Kalk. She put up the shot, and then she fouled over the back with contact. Actually, that's not going to be on her. It's going to be on Paige Lloyd. That's her first, team third. Still no team fouls for the Boomers here in the second half. Boomers trail by 5, 27-22. Chloe Marlette has it left wing. Top of the key goes Porter. Now Hagemeyer right wing. Back to Porter. Now back to Hagemeyer. Giselle, one dribble. Puts it up off the window on the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Lovelace. They just can't make a basket here, partner. Can't find the hoop. Johnson's going to drive the right baseline. Then she throws it away to Hagemeyer. Then she gets it up the court to Ava Long. She's going to drive for the right-hand layup. Gets it to Maisie Porter. Layup on the left side is good. Boy, Lovelace was coming over to contend for it. A nice find by Ava Long.
Beautiful there for Ava Long to Macy Porter and up off the glass.
Maisie's got 6. Lead is down to 3. Inside it goes to Johnson. Now here's Johnson at the top of the key. Actually, it's no good. Rebound comes down to Hagemeyer. I got my numbers mixed up. It's Johnson and Lloyd out there, both 20s. And Hagemeyer's going to be called for another travel. And we've got a substitution coming in. It's going to be Avery Edwards coming in for Giselle Hagemeyer. And also coming in for the Lady Reds, that will be McKenna Lime. Boomers down by 3 with the possession. Actually, they gave the ball back to the Boomers. It shouldn't be the Boomer ball. It should be Clinton's ball. Yeah, the referee's got it wrong. It should be Clinton's ball. We're about ready to have a all-out war from Coach Caldwell here. It's going to be a mutiny. Inbound comes to Hester. She gets it across the timeline. Now she bounce passes. It's in on the floor. It's loose. Who's got it? We got a jump ball. It's going to stay here with Clinton, I believe. 1:37 to go in the third. Boomers down by 3, 27-24. Kiana Ford coming back in for the Lady Reds. She'll take out Alana Hester with 1:37 to go in the quarter. Lovelace is going to be inbounding over there on the left side of the lane. Gets it into Kiana Ford. Ford has it left corner. Now she finds left high post. That was Lime. Now goes left high post to number 22. That was Johnson. And there's a missed shot. Rebound comes down. Boomers take it. Porter has it. Gets across the timeline. 1:13 to go. Yo-yo dribble between 2 circles. She starts the offense. Edwards right wing. Top of key to Ava Long. Now Edwards has it right wing. Now goes inside, almost stolen, but it carry him to Pfeiffer. Edwards has it. Now Chloe Marlette has it right wing. Now left wing, Pfeiffer for 3. That's short. Rebound, Chloe Marlette, and she's going to get pushed by Kalk. And that's just a good effort by Chloe Marlette on the backside of the rebound, and Kalk's going to get the foul. That'll be Kinsey's second foul, I believe.
Wait for Chloe Marlette to get in there and just grab that ball and get the foul. Very smart.
It's going to be her second foul. Team 4th. Actually, no, they're going to call that on Catherine Meacham. I didn't see her in. Avery Williams has it left wing. Now goes to Macy Porter, cross-court pass inside to Pfeiffer. Now Long has it left high post. Now to Edwards. Now Porter has it with 39 seconds to go. Edwards has it left wing. A lot of standing around here, partner.
Yeah, they're just trying to find something going.
Williams has it left wing. In the zone, you got to reverse the ball. You got to get your defenders out of position. Porter has it right corner. Right wing goes to Edwards. Now cross-court pass to Williams, left wing. Now back right wing to Edwards. 19 seconds to go. Avery's going to drive. She's going to put up a shot. She's fouled going up. Boy, she got bailed out because the shot was nowhere close to going in. And they're going to get a foul on the Lady Reds. I think that's going to be on Lime. It will be. McKenna Lime, her first.
Very lucky there for Avery Edwards to somehow get it, and she got the bucket.
Avery Edwards gets the first free throw. McKenna Lime's going to come out. Alana Hester comes in, 15 seconds to go. Boomers trail by 2. Second shot up for Edwards, and she got both. And Boomers trail by 1 now. They fought back here. Inbound comes to Lovelace. She's guarded by Ava Long. She gets across the timeline. Now back to Ford at the top of the key. Kiana's going to drive down the lane, puts up a little floater, puts it off the window, no good. Rebound Pfeiffer to Porter, 3 seconds, gets to Ava Long. She needs to shoot, 1 second, she does at the buzzer. It's no good. And that's the end of the third quarter, 27-26, Clinton on top by 1. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Earth is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 to get you anywhere. BF Goodrich. Take control. See your dealer at bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
High Plains Technology Center's daytime career programs prepares high school students and adults for high-wage, high-skill, and high-demand careers. Career education at High Plains Technology Center could be your pathway to learn a trade that will last a lifetime. High school students can be workforce ready at graduation or earn college credit. Adults, call to see if you qualify for the Next Step Scholarship or for one of the many other financial aid resources that are available. Call High Plains Tech for more information or check out all the career programs at www.hptc.edu. High Plains Technology Center, turning education and training into workplace success.
We move to the fourth quarter. Boomers down by 1, 27-26. The quarter scoring, Clinton had 9 in that quarter. Boomers had 6, and that's why Clinton has taken a 1-point lead here going to the fourth frame. Good news is the Boomers get the ball to start the quarter.
Very good news for the Boomers, and hopefully Coach Vetter has found something to draw upon his playbook and get the Boomers a point.
Pfeiffer has 11 points in the ball game. She's had a very good night tonight for the Boomers, and there's a couple other scores, but not many. It's been slim pickings and anemic scoring once again for the Boomers. And once again, it needs to get some work on this zone defense. You got to get the defense out of position. You do that with ball movement. Avery Williams goes to Pfeiffer. Now they heard me. Edwards has it right wing to Pfeiffer. Now left wing goes to Williams. There you go. There's better ball movement. Left corner it goes to Porter. Trying to find an inside pass. She does to Pfeiffer. Top of the key, it goes to Long. Now Ava's going to give it to Edwards, right wing. Right corner, it goes to Porter. Inside to Long. It's batted away and stolen by Hester. Then Maisie picks the pocket of Hester. No good on the shot. She gets her own rebound. Follow, no good on the right side. And then Kiana Ford's going to get it. Wow, almost a good play all around by Porter. There's a pass from Kiana Ford, batted out of bounds by Pfeiffer. It'll stay here with the Lady Reds.
Especially Pfeiffer thinking, you ain't getting that pass back to me.
Coming back in, Paige Lloyd for the Lady Reds, and coming out is going to be number 22. That's Tiela Johnson. I hope I'm saying that right. Inbound comes to Ford. Lady Reds have it with a 1-point lead. Now to Calc. Now Lovelace. She's going to drive the lane on the right side. Euro step, puts it up and off the window and in. Well, that just barely got in. She's got 11 tonight. Lady Reds by 3. 29-26, 7:05 to go in the game. Boomers have the possession. Porter gets it to Avery Williams, left wing. Now goes top of key to Pfeiffer. Besley, couple dribbles. Now gives to Edwards. Now in the right corner, that goes to Porter. Right wing to Edwards. Now to Pfeiffer, and then she throws it to nobody. Goes out of bounds. Another unforced error. It goes back to the Lady Reds with the 3-point lead.
Let's just hope that the Boomers can get something offensively going here.
6:50 to go in the game. Lady Reds on top, 29-26. Inbound comes to Lloyd. Gets across the timeline over there on the left side of the court. Picks up her dribble. Now it's dead. She needs help. She finds Kiana Ford over there on the left wing. Now Ford just loses the dribble, and it's taken by Pfeiffer. Up the court to Avery Edwards. She's driving for the left-hand layup. It's up and good. That's what we need to see more of. Avery Edwards got 4, and it's a 1-point lead. Kiana Ford's going to come down the floor on the left side. Cut off the left baseline. She goes up and under. No good on the shot. Rebound. Fought for. It's a jump ball to stay here with the Lady Reds.
Very smart for Avery Edwards to slow down on that shot just to make sure it was going to go in.
Yeah, because too often you see on, especially in fast break layups, you see it on every level of basketball. You get too out of control, and the ball just hits the backboard too hard. There's a steal right there for Ava Long. She's off to the races on the right side for the right-hand layup. No good. It's going to be batted out of bounds by Johnson. He'll stay here with the Boomers, though.
Good job there by Ava Long, catching him off guard and taking it down to get the foul.
Great minutes for Avery Edwards as Madison Gatrell comes in here for the Boomers. Good minutes tonight for Avery Edwards. So Porter's going to inbound to Gatrell. She'll fire 3 from the right wing. That's off back iron. Rebound, Avery Williams took it away from Hester. She follows, no good. Rebound in the lane. It comes down to Lovelace. And she clears out herself. Gets it to Paige Lloyd. No, she doesn't. It's stolen by Gatrell. Gets to Pfeiffer. Leslie's going to drive down the lane. Stops in the lane. Pops, puts it up. She's going to be called for traveling. I didn't see a travel there at all. That was just up and under on the step. She had her pivot foot on the floor. Inbound comes to Johnson. Up the court now to Hester. She has it right wing. She'll slow it down. She'll give it to Lovelace. Lovelace going to drive in the lane. Kicks it to Johnson, right corner. On top of key to Lovelace. Now Lovelace for three at the left wing. No good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds. Last touched by Clinton Lady Red. It goes back to the Boomers, and they're giving you opportunities to take the lead here, partner. You've got to knock that door down and kick it down and come through. Porter brings across the timeline. Left wing goes to Williams. Left corner to Pfeiffer. Thessley looking, still looking. Now gives to Gatrell. Now to Porter. Porter zip past to Long. Here's Avery Williams for three on the right wing. No good. Rebound going to be taken by Lovelace on the left block. She gets across the timeline. Kinsey Kaut gets it to Lovelace over there on the left wing. Now right wing to Lloyd. Now Johnson's going to drive the right baseline. Back to Lloyd. She'll fire a three from the right wing. It's up and good.
Wow.
And the Clinton Lady Reds lead by 4 now, 32-28. 4:55 to go in the game. Pfeiffer for three on the left wing. That's no good. Rebound. She got her own. Now she gets it to Gatrell. She'll put a shot from the right. High post. No good. Rebound available. Taken by Kaut. Now she'll get it up the floor quickly to Lloyd. She has it left side of the court. And then she's going to get fouled on the pass by Porter, I believe. Yes, it will be on Maisie. That is her second.
Boomers really got to fight hard now to come back in this one.
Still a lot of time to go. 4:37 to go. Can't give them up any more easy points, though. Avery Edwards comes back in for the Boomers. Inbound comes to Kiana Ford. And then Edwards gets her hand in the passing lane. She's off to the races on the left-handed side of the lane. Puts up a shot, no good. Then they're going to call over the back on Maisie Porter. You have got to be kidding me. That is Maisie's third.
That was a very surprising call.
There was no contact. She went up and got the basketball. Did not contact Kiana Ford at all in the back. There's going to be a traveling. I think that's a makeup call right there.
The ball doesn't lie.
No. Coach Caldwell doesn't like it. He wanted a hold, of course. Of course, we wanted a hold on a lot of these tonight, too. We didn't get it. And we have a timeout. Coach Caldwell, 4:25 to go in the game. Clinton Lady Reds on top, 32-28. This is Boomer Basketball on G92.
Your family looks up to you, kind of like a hero. With the new Michelin X-Ice snow tires, long-lasting snow and ice performance, and winter grip, you can truly be a hero for many winters to come. What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Hey, welcome back here to the Tornado Dome. Brock Campbell, he is Dakota Wagner. 32-28, Lady Reds on top by 4. Coach Caldwell taking the timeout. Not happy, having a discussion with the referee about the no calls. Well, we could talk about the no calls on both sides of the ball.
No joke. It's been just back and forth, and they're just kind of letting them play here, and this is going to be tough. Tough matchup the rest of the way.
So the Lady Reds will have the inbound underneath the Boomer basket. Actually, no, it's going to be Boomer ball. I thought that was right. Lady Reds tried to take it out. Already had that happen once. They got it right this time. Porter's going to inbound. She inbounds to Long. Now back to Porter for three in the right corner. No good. Rebound available on the left side. It's going to be out of bounds off Lovelace. Gatrell was going for the rebound with her, and Mackay just bats it out of bounds. Stay here with the Boomers. Now Porter does everything, just goes in the stands and gets the ball.
Smart play by Porter just to bounce it off Madison Gatrell, open for three. But
Porter, Maisie the Spider Porter. Inbound comes to Avery Edwards for three in the left corner. No good. Rebound, Maisie Porter on the right corner. Back to Gatrell, right wing. She'll just hand it off to Porter to start the offense. 4:13 to go. Boomers down by 4. Kiana Ford picks up Porter. Now Maisie almost walked with it. She tries to find Edwards. Now the ball's loose on the floor. We got a jump ball. I think it'll stay here with the Boomers. It will. Just some scraggly play here the last, 30 seconds from the Boomers. Inbound comes to Porter. Trying to cut into this 4-point lead. Picks up a dribble. Goes to Edwards over here, left wing. Now goes inside to Ava Long. Nice pass. Put it up on the window on the left side. No good, but she's fouled. She'll get 2 free throws, but nice find by Avery Edwards there, finding Ava Long flashing across the lane.
We haven't talked much about Ava Long tonight, but she hasn't got enough credit for what she's done defensively tonight. You know, she's got a lot of rebounds, and she's just been all-around player tonight.
Ava Long makes the first free throw. That foul was on Alana Hester. Her second, team 6th. Ava Long for another free throw to get it to within 2. Shots up, and she missed it short. Rebound available. Avery Edwards almost had her hands on it, but it's going to be taken by the Lady Reds, and that's Lovelace, and then she's going to get fouled by Edwards. Oh, no, they're going to call a 5-second call. Avery Edwards, what can you say about her effort tonight? She's got a big smile on her face.
They're going to give an offensive
They got an offensive foul. She extended her arm. I thought it was a 5-second, but they're going to call extended arm on Lovelace. That is 4 fouls on her, partner.
Wow. I was not expecting that.
Coach Caldwell is about to blow up. Porter inbounds to Pfeiffer. Now right wing to Gatro, right corner to Porter. Now back to Madison. 32-29. Boomers down by 3. 3:40 to go in the game. Now goes to Gatro in the right corner. Madison back to Porter. Now Maisie gives it to Pfeiffer. Left corner goes to Edwards. Avery dribbles to the top of the key. Now hands it off to Long over there on the right wing. Ava. Now one dribble, just hands it back to Edwards, right wing. Skip pass to Pfeiffer on the left wing. Trying to get away from a couple of Lady Reds. No, there's a pass stolen. And Elena Hester is on the race on the left side. Puts a shot up on the left side, no good, but foul called, and that's going to be on Maisie. That's her 4th.
Macy Porter just slaps it out of her hands, but she has a smile on her face.
So Alana Hester will go to the line for 2 shots. 3:12 to go in the game. 32-29. Lady Reds on top by 3. Actually, they're going to call that on the floor. They're not going to give her 2 free throws. Okay, that's even better. I thought that was Shirley on the shot.
I did too.
And so did Coach Caldwell. He hasn't got a call to go in. There's an errant pass.
Oh.
And then Maisie just fouled out. She just bumped Paige Lloyd, and she's gone. She's going to foul out with 6 points, and that's just an unfortunate foul for Porter. Now you're going to have a floor general step up with Maisie out.
That was just a silly foul there.
Giselle Hagemeyer is going to come in. Maisie's going to have a seat. She'll foul out with 6 points. Lady Reds will still have the possession with 3:10 to go in the game and a 3-point lead. Who's going to step up now once Porter's out? Well, now that Porter's out. Inbound comes to Lloyd. She'll be picked up by Hagemeyer. Now Hester. Now Kalk. Left corner goes to Ford. She's going to drive the left baseline. Cut off nicely by Long. Give and go. Hester layup good on the left side. Now the Lady Reds up by 5, 34-29. Boomers are going to have to find some scoring with 2:45 to go in the game. Edwards back to Hagemeyer. Top of the key. Now goes left wing to Gatro. She hasn't scored tonight. Now Pfeiffer put up a shot in the lane. It rattled off. Rebound available. Lovelace, I think, yeah, she's the last one that touched it. She's going to stay here with the Boomers. Avery Williams coming back in for the Boomers. And she'll take out Avery Edwards, who's just great effort tonight by Avery Edwards.
She's had some unbelievable saves and points and all around.
Inbound comes to Williams. Now Pfeiffer at the right high post, and she's bumped by Lloyd. And then Thessley's going to go to the line now for a 1-and-1. Got to get these free throws. That's Paige Lloyd's 2nd foul. Team 8. Pfeiffer trying to add to her 11-point night. With 2:30 to go in the ball game. Thessley, one dribble, eyes it, shoots it, and makes it. 12 points tonight for Thessley. 34-30, Lady Reds by 4. Second shot's up, and she missed it. Rebound is going to be taken by Kalk in the lane. Outlet to Hester. Now she'll get it up to Ford over there. And then she's going to be called for traveling. It goes back to the Boomers with 2:24 to go in the game.
Coach Caldwell is not happy.
So Pfeiffer's going to inbound to Hagemeyer. Boomers will have the ball down 4, 2:24 to go in the game. Now Gatrell's going to take it from the top of the key. She'll take the point guard position. Madison goes left wing to Avery Williams. Top of the key to Pfeiffer. And reverse to Hagemeyer, right wing. Right corner to Gatrell. Wanted to fire 3. Now back to Hagemeyer. She will from 3-point range, and the right wing no good. Rebound available. Kiana Ford takes it, and she gets it to Kalk. Now Kinsey, one dribble, gives it back to Ford. She'll bring it across the time. No, she won't. She barely gets across, almost traveled with it to Lovelace. Now back to Ford. Minute 55 to go in the game. Clinton has it with a 4-point lead. Lovelace going to drive. She's going to try to pass it to Calc at the free throw line. It's batted out of bounds by the Boomers. They'll stay here with the Lady Reds. Minute 48 to go, and we've got a timeout. Coach Vetter with 1:48 to go. Lady Reds on top, 34-30. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
At Bank 7, they believe that if you help build a stronger community, you build a stronger bank. They're committed to acting with the highest levels of integrity in everything they do and in every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 online and mobile banking access, Bank 7 has you covered. Learn more at bank7.com. At Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Boomer basketball. Boomers trail 34-30 with a minute 48 to go. Coach Vetter taking a timeout. What do you think he's telling the girls here with Porter fouled out here?
Oh, since Porter fouls out, I would say that try not to make any silly fouls. Just try to get them to turn over the ball, play hard defense as you can, and do not be silly with the ball when it comes to offense. Pass it around until you find the open girl, and try to just put up 2 points at a time, not try to go for a silly 3.
Usually when you're up by 4 points, the other team that's up likes to set on the ball and kind of run some clock. I don't think Clinton's comfortable enough to do that, quite honestly. I don't think they have the ball handlers to do that, and I don't think that's in their comfort zone.
With 2 of their key players out, that's something that their coach Caldwell does probably not want to do.
So let's see if he keeps the Boomers in the game and they try to get a shot off, or if they hold the ball. We'll see. Lovelace trying to inbound over here on the right side of the lane. She's going to find Hester. No, she won't. It's almost stolen. Paige Lloyd somehow gets the ball and gets to Kinsey Calc. Now Lovelace, right wing. They are going to run a little bit of clock, it looks like. Lovelace. She's going to drive down the right side of the lane. Kicks it to Calc in the right corner. Picks up her dribble. Goes to Lloyd here, right wing. Hagemeyer pick her up. She still has it on the dribble. It's the top of the key. They are running clock. 1:27 to go. Calc has it left wing. Avery Williams picks her up. Also remember, Boomers have 3 fouls to give. Kiana Ford has it top of the key, guarded by Edwards. 1:15 to go. And then Edwards going to have to finally foul her and save some time here. It's Avery's first, team 5th, and like I said, you got 2 more fouls to give.
I mean, if you have 2 more fouls to give, why not give them, especially if you can get the ball back somehow.
Lovelace inbounding over there, far side of the court on the sideline. Bounce pass into Calp, and she's going to be fouled quickly by Avery Edwards, her second. Team 6th, 1 more foul to give with 1:10 to go in the game. Lovelace will once again inbound. We've got another timeout. Coach Caldwell, 1:10 to go. I don't know if we have one left or not. It's going to be a full timeout. Let's go ahead and take one with them. 34-30, 1:10 to go in the game. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
If you're an owner or operator that has been put in the shop due to breakdowns, let Diesel Dynamics LLC get you out of the shop and back trucking. Diesel Dynamics LLC is a high-quality truck and rig engine repair shop that offers 24-hour service. At 38757 South County Road 200 in Woodward, they take care of all your repair needs. Give Tim a call at 580-334-0485 or at the office at 580-254-2199. Go Boomers!
Hey, welcome back to Boomer basketball. 34-30, Lady Reds on top by 4 points, and turnovers have been once again the killer. And also, you only got 30 points in the ball game, partner. You're not going to meet many teams scoring 30 points.
No, it's just one of those, ball games where both girls, it's just like a defensive game, and a lot of fouls here, and somehow Woodward's going to have to find a way just to get the ball back and score a couple points and do really tough on defense.
Leading scorer for the Boomers is Thessaley Pfeiffer with 12. Leading scorer for Clinton is Micaiah Lovelace with 11. And Kiana Ford is going to inbound. She'll find Lovelace right at the timeline. She's going to be fouled quickly by Thessaley Pfeiffer. That is going to be Thessaley's first. That'll be the team 7th, and Lovelace will be at the line for a 1-and-1.
Really amazes me how that is Thessaley Pfeiffer's first foul, because she's been all over the court tonight.
So Micaiah Lovelace will go to the line for a 1-and-1, trying to extend this lead with 1:08 to go in the game. Double dribbles, spins the ball, eyes it, shoots it, and she missed it. You're in the ball game still. Rebound comes to Edwards. Here comes Hagemeyer across the timeline. Starts the offense, top of the key. Now goes to Edwards. Now to Hagemeyer. Inside it goes left high post to Pfeiffer. She's going to put up a shot in the left side of the lane, up and good off the glass. And a timeout, Coach Vetter. 34-32 with 55 seconds to go in the ball game. What a move by Thessaly. Across the timeline. Starts the offense, top of the key. Now goes to Edwards. Now to Hagemeyer. Inside it goes left high post to Pfeiffer. She's going to put up a shot in the left side of the lane, up and good off the glass. And a timeout, Coach Vetter. 34-32 with 55 seconds to go in.
Get the ball back from Clinton. I think that she's going to have a good night and try to win the game here for the Boomers.
And I tell you what, when you have the lead, 2 to 3 point lead going toward the end of the game, it is harder for the team that's leading to maintain their lead, and because it's a lot of pressure. And especially with this team that 2 starters are out. Raul Washington and Carmela Jefferson, they're out. And, normally Carmela Jefferson is the one that puts the games away with her free throw shooting. They don't have that.
With the 1-and-1 and, the pressure, like you said, builds up, and, you never know what's going through their minds, and you just have to hope and pray that she somehow misses it, and, Thessaly Pfeiffer, pump fake, like you said, and she delivered.
And we talked about the turnover problems. They still got to get the ball up the court.
Yes.
Clinton has had turnover problems tonight, probably worse than the Boomers. Or it might have evened out in the second half. I don't know, but it's bad on both sides with the turnovers. But now the Boomers are putting on their press. Let's see if Clinton can even break that. So Kalk's going to inbound over here underneath the Boomer basket. She inbounds to Lovelace, back to Kalk. Kinsey has it in the backcourt, gets it to Lloyd. Lloyd almost loses it, gets to Hester. Then Hester does lose it, and they're going to call a foul on Pfeiffer over there on the far side of the court on the pass. So Alana Hester's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1. I think they called it on Thessaly.
I think they're getting Avery Edwards on that.
Yeah, they got Avery. You're right. That's her second, team 8. Alana Hester to the line for a 1-and-1. First shot's up, and she made it. She's got 9. Madison Gatrell comes in with 47 seconds to go. Giselle Hagemeyer is going to have a seat. Hester trying to get it back to 4-point lead. Lady Red's on top by 3. Several dribbles. Eyes it, shoots it, and she missed it. So you don't need a 3 here. 35-32. Get it up the court. Pfeiffer has it right wing. Everybody's saying shoot it. Gatrell has it right wing. 37 seconds. Bounce pass to Ava Long, and then she tries to find it back to Madison. It's batted out of bounds by Ford. You got 34 seconds to go. You don't need a 3 at this point here, partner.
No, but if you can get an open one out and take it and try to get the rebound.
If it's open, it's got to be open. You also have 1 timeout left, too. Inbound comes to Pfeiffer. Almost traveled with it. 28 seconds. Goes to Avery Williams, right wing. Top of the key to Long. Now reverse to Edwards. Now Pfeiffer for 3 in the left corner. That's an air ball. Rebound on the backside is going to be taken by Hester, and she's going to get fouled with 18.7 seconds to go in the game. See who they got. They're going to get Avery Edwards again. That is going to be Avery's 3rd. Team 9th, and Elena Hester at the line for a 1-and-1 once again.
If she somehow misses that, you're going to have to go for the 3 at this point.
Yeah, you do. Yep. Several dribbles for Hester. Eyes it. Shoots it. And she missed it. Rebound comes down to Edwards. Timeout, Coach Vetter. 17.9 seconds to go in the game. The Boomers have it with a chance to tie. Hester misses the front end of the 1-and-1, and the Boomers have the ball with 17 seconds.
What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to pretend that this is a tie ball game, go back to Tuesday, and need some Caden Corneli energy here just to pop it off to send us to overtime.
Where's Caden at? Is he looking out the locker room? Come on, Caden. Give us some of your energy here, some Corneli energy.
We really need it right now. We really do.
I want to thank our sponsors while we got a chance. AAA Insurance, Bentech Insurance, Dairy Queen, Diesel Dynamics, Harper Sanitation, High Plains Tire, High Plains Technology Center, High Plains Tire, K&S Tire, and Wilson's Country Grill. So we thank you for your sponsorship of Boomer Basketball and Boomer Athletics, and also loving the partnership we're having with Boomer TV this year. I hope you guys are enjoying it. All of our broadcasts are on Z92online.com. So if you want to go watch the broadcast again, you can also watch it on Boomer TV's YouTube page. But all the broadcasts that Boomer TV has been a part of with us is on the Boomer TV. If you go to Z92 Sports, click down to Boomer Sports Archive, it's all there. So you can watch basketball, you can watch football, you can watch anything. Pretty cool. A lot of people have watched that last second shot over and over and over.
I think it's up to 2,000, 3,000 views on Facebook.
Good grief. Inbound comes to Pfeiffer in the backcourt. She'll bring it across the timeline. We got 13 seconds to go. Who's going to take the shot? Avery Edwards has it left wing, now to Pfeiffer. Now she's going to go reverse it to Gatro, right wing, 6 seconds. Avery Williams going to be called for traveling. 4 seconds to go, and that might be all she wrote. Looks like Clinton might escape with a victory here and drop the Boomers to 9-7, unless a miracle happens. Inbound from Lovelace. She's going to find Kiana Ford. She gets her away from a Boomer, and then quickly fouling her is Avery Edwards with 0.7 seconds to go. And that pretty much is going to do it. Avery Edwards has 4 fouls. It's going to be a double bonus for Kiana Ford. Boomer's going to drop to 9-7. Kiana Ford to the line for 2 shots. Shoots the first one and missed it. Rebound, Ava Long, 0.7 seconds to go. Actually, yeah, it's a double bonus. Yep. Forgot about that. That's right. 10th team foul. Kiana Ford for a second free throw. Couple dribbles. Isaac shoots it, and she made that one. There's the inbound. Long heave, won't count if it goes. It's the end of the ball game. Boomers lose it 36-32 to the Clinton Lady Reds, and they fall to 9-7 on the year. We'll come back. We'll wrap up the girls' game. Gets a set for the boys. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
With Earth as your playground, you can have fun for a while, but you need tires that can hold up. The all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 offers a tread life twice as long on gravel and 15% longer on asphalt. It's BF Goodrich's toughest all-terrain tire ever, and it's ready for the longest of winters. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and get ready to extend your adventure with the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 tire. BF Goodrich. Take control. See your dealer or visit bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, there are a million reasons to share love. My buddy Caleb is one of them. This is his story.
Hi, I'm Caleb, and this is my story. I was born with osteogenesis imperfecta, or brittle bone disease. I have broken my bones almost 200 times, and I have had 11 surgeries. But I didn't let that stop me. I love to bike ride, climb, race, and I'm learning how to stand and walk. But I can only do all of this because of generous people like you and Shriners Hospitals for Children.
There are a million reasons to share love, but you only need one. Caleb is one reason. To learn how you can share love, visit loveshriners.org.
Thank you.
As we enter the unknown that is 2021.
I'm promising you it's going to be brutal, and there's going to be rough days ahead.
He's ready for anything it throws at us.
It's going to be a hell of a year, and we've got to hope and pray that this all ends well.
Sean Hannity.
I don't care, Republican, Democrat. I am tired of this country getting in debt. I am tired of people being cowardly, so we're going to do something about it. It is a new year and a new time.
Weekdays at 2 on the Tri-States News Talk Station, Z92.
Hey, welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Girls lose it 36-32 to drop to 9-7 on the year, and Clinton improves to 6-4. And we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stats here for you. Let's go to Wagner.
So Kiana Ford, she's going to end up with 4 points, and Kinsey Kalk, she's going to only have 2 in the ball game. McKenna Lime ends with 2. Paige Lloyd ends with 5. Johnson ends with 2 points. Alana Hester ends with 9. And then Lovelace has it with 11. In the first quarter, the Clinton Tornadoes scored 8. In the second, they scored 18. They scored 10. The third quarter, they scored 9. And the fourth quarter, they also scored 9. Now we're going to move over to the girls' side for Woodward. Ava Long, she has 1 point. Macy Porter ends with 6. She fouls out of the game. Thessaly Pfeiffer ends with 14. Avery Edwards with 4. Avery Williams with 5. And Giselle Hagemeyer has 2. In the first quarter, the Boomers scored 9. The second, they scored 11. In the third and fourth quarter, they scored 6 points.
Yeah, just got to find what's going on with this Boomer team, why we cannot score in the quarters. We had a good second quarter, 11, but it's just a microcosm of what was happening before the Christmas break, and they just haven't really recovered.
It's just like something happened that you really don't know what happened to them. They just kind of went downhill just a little bit, and it's been a hard time to recover for this Boomer team, and they started out pretty good, you know. So we're just going to have to see what Coach Vetter can do for the girls to get them where they need to be.
Well, the girls drop to 9-7 with a 36-32 loss tonight to the Lady Reds of Clinton. We're going to take a timeout. We'll come back, get us set for the boys' game. The 16th ranked 14-2 Boomers taking on the 9-4 Clinton Red Tornadoes. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Opportunity. It's right here at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Start or finish your degree today at one of Oklahoma's best regional universities. We're located right here in Woodward, along with locations in Alva, Enid, and at the University Center in Ponca City. With online options and concurrent options, starting and finishing your degree has never been more convenient with NWOSU. Visit us online at nwosu.edu to learn about obtaining your quality, affordable education. Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Success lives here.
I've got muscular dystrophy. That means my muscles are weak and it can be hard to breathe.
Now is a scary time for everyone, as we are at a higher risk for respiratory infections.
In good times and bad, the Muscular Dystrophy Association helps kids live with neuromuscular disease. The pandemic places more than 200,000 adults and children with muscular dystrophy at a greater risk.
Breathing is often hard when you live with a neuromuscular disease.
But the Muscular Dystrophy Association is here to help.
MDA is what ensures they receive critical medical care at one of over 150 care centers across the U.S.
During COVID-19, kids like me are at a greater risk.
The Muscular Dystrophy Association needs your support now more than ever.
COVID-19 won't stop us. To learn how you can help, please visit helpmda.org. Thank you.
Vision loss is not something that you feel until it happens.
Most people lose their vision from diseases like macular degeneration and glaucoma, not at birth.
3 million Americans have glaucoma, and half don't even know it.
11 million people in the United States have macular degeneration.
So many eye disorders can be treated if caught early.
Make a plan today to get your eyes checked.
Visit brightfocus.org to learn more.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball, getting you set for the boys' game between the 16th ranked Boomers, 14-2, and the 9-4 Clinton Red Tornadoes. Let's look at the Clinton Red Tornadoes coming in with a 9-4 record. Their last 5 of 6, they won their last 5 of 6, and boy, they have played some good basketball teams. Lost to Kingfisher back on the 15th of January. Everybody does. Beat Chickasha. Beat number 8 Vanoss in Class A, 59-25 at the Cashin County Line Tournament. Then they beat Cashin, who is number 3 in 2A, 56-37. And oh, by the way, they just lost to Dale, who is number 1 in Class 2A, 65-63. Then they defeated Weatherford, who is just below the Boomers at number 17, 64-61. The game with Cash and was canceled. Then they beat Anadarko 64-58. So they're coming on a little hot streak, 5-6. They're a very tough ball team. Even though those were 2A schools, you got 8, you got 3, and you got 1, and they defeated 2 of those 3.
You know, Clinton's just one of those rivals, which is always, you know, a good team, football, basketball, even soccer. But their basketball team last year was pretty decent, even though we swept them in the regular season.
Yes.
But this game right here is going to really test the Boomers tonight, and it's really going to determine if Woodward's, you know, if they're playoff, you know, worthy. And and really going to test them to the max.
And you mentioned last year they went 19-7, lost to Bridge Creek in regionals at Anadarko, 67-58. Like I said, they won their last 5 of 6. The 2 meetings last year with the Boomers, the meeting here in December was 75-71 win for the Boomers, and then back on the 18th of February, senior night, the Boomers took them down 79-67. On the other side for the Boomers, they come in ranked number 16 in Class 4A, 14-2, and against Guyman, they won a Guyman 61-40 or 51-48. 61 to what is it? 60. It was 61-58, wasn't it?
Yes.
I put 48. 61-58. Just buzzer beater thriller by Caden Corneli in that game. Max Cheap had 23. Zach Chavez had 11. Jesus Cano had 10. But in this matchup tonight, I'm going to be watching the bigs because they're going to have their hands full with Caden Corneli, or not Caden Corneli, Caden Powell. Zaid Cisneros is out for the year, so that would be another handful, but he's out. But Caden Powell is a handful down low. He's a power forward. He loves the spin move. You got to recognize that from watching film. So he is going to be a force down low. They're going to look for him to get the ball as much as they can. There's not enough touches that he can get tonight. And I'm looking for Jesus Cano, Jake Mean, Samuel Bentz, those guys to really get some good minutes, stay out of foul trouble, but also contest his shots.
I mean, like you said, he's a really good player. You know, he likes the spin move, and you know, Jesus Cano is really going to have to be on his whereabouts because he's a big guy and really just going to have to test his limits. And this Clinton team, like you said, really, really good. And Sonaros out. I didn't really know that he was out. That's big. But
unfortunately, it is. And Terrell Bryson was turnover prone against this Boomer team last year. He really gets too sped up. You want to get him too sped up this year and get him to turn the ball over and get him frustrating. And I noticed last year this Clinton team, if you get in their head, it's over.
And I think last year that did get into a little bit of foul trouble here and there, which kind of helped us. And if we can get Caden Powell into foul trouble tonight, it's
a huge bonus.
Really going to help. Yep. And you got to watch out also for those Crumley brothers.
Harrison and Jackson, yep.
You know, when they get heated up, you know, those twins, they can really help the score sheet.
And no, we're not under tornado warning. That is just the Tornado Dome siren. Waiting for our starting lineup, so we're actually going to announce our starting lineup live because Coach Williamson didn't know who he was going to go with. It looks like they're going to do the starting 5 as normal. So to be the point guard, number 1, Caden Corneli. It'll be guard number 2, junior Zach Chavez. It'll be guard number 22, senior Max Cheap. It'll be number 24, the senior Rylan Cope, and also the junior Jesus Cano. So it's going to be the starting 5 that we've seen as normal the last few weeks for the Boomers for Coach Jeff Williamson in his 3rd season here with Woodward. 14-2 on the year. For the Clinton Red Tornadoes, the starting lineup, they're 9-4. It's coached by Chad Pugh. Point guard number 2, 5'10" senior Terrell Bryson. Guard number 4, 6-foot junior Nate Jones. Guard number 22, 6'3" junior Jackson Crumley. Forward number 3, 6'3" junior Caden Powell. And forward number 12, 6'2" junior Harrison Crumley. Bryson, Jones, Crumley, Powell, and Crumley. Sounds like a law for him, doesn't it?
Oh, yes,
Crumley, Powell, and Crumley. So let's go. Keys to the game here, partner.
Well, keys to the game is definitely going to have to be you have to get off to a hot start like they did in the beginning. I did a little bit of research last night as well, and the Boomers are on an 8-game winning streak. So if you know they have that momentum coming in, but you know you have to defend the ball really well, and you have to get your opponents. You got to get them in the head, and you have to really just get them into foul trouble. Because if you can get some of the 3-point shots and the ones that are really good with ball handling, get them in foul trouble. That's going to be tough because they're going to have to put substitutes in. And Coach Williamson, he has a fresh 5. I think he has 15 players that are healthy, and you just got to be ready for them.
Jesus Cano and Caden Powell will be jumping for the tip. There's the whistle. There's the ball in the air. There's the tip, and it is won by actually, it's a terrible tip. They're going to redo it. First time I've seen that. Well, here we go. We'll try it again. There's the whistle. There's the ball in the air. There's the tip, and now it's controlled by the Red Tornadoes. This could be Harrison Crumley with the Dribble out top of the key, and boy, quick foul. Max Cheap's going to get his first foul.
You really don't want to get Max Cheap into foul trouble early because he can put up some points when he gets hot.
Inbound, Harrison Crumley. He's going to find Bryson, guarded by Cornelia at the top of the key. Cottrell's going to try and take Caden. Not going to happen now. He's going to drive down the lane now this time. Puts up a wild shot. Try to go over his head, but he's going to be fouled. They bailed him out there, and he's going to get 2 free throws. That's going to be in Caden Cornelia. That's another one you got to keep out of foul trouble tonight is Caden. Cottrell Bryson to the line for 2 shots. Couple dribbles. Isaac shoots it, and he missed it off the back iron. No score yet. Just underway. 7:45 here in the first quarter to go. Boomers and Red Tornadoes. Bryson, a couple dribbles again. Spins the ball. Isaac shoots it, and he made that one. 1-0, Clinton on top. Inbound comes to Cornelia. Caden brings the ball across the timeline. The hero from Tuesday night. Yo-yo dribble, start the offense. Man-to-man defense for the Reds. Jesus Cano has it left high post, guarded by Powell. Top of the key, it goes to Cornelia. Now left corner, it goes to Rylan Cope. He's going to drive the left baseline. Kicks it inside to Jesus Cano. No good on the shot. Got his miss. He got fouled going out for the second shot. He'll get 2 free throws. And who'd they get?
Crumley.
Which one?
That's a good question. Number 22.
22, that's going to be Jackson. Jackson's first foul, team first. Jesus Cano to the line for a free throw. Misses the front end of the 2-shot foul. Second free throw coming up for Jesus. 1-0, Clinton on top. Second free throw's up, and he got it. So, Matt Hugh free throw for 3 throw, and we're up 1-1, or tied 1-1. Inbound comes to Jackson. Crumley in the backcourt. Gets it across to his brother, Harrison. He gets across the timeline over there on the right side. He's going to stop at the right high post. Tried to find Powell inside. He gets it. He's going to try and muscle his way up. Puts it up and in the lane, and good. 3-1, Clinton on top. Cornelia down to Cope, right wing. Now back to Caden. They'll start the offense between the 2 circles. Left wing goes to Max Cheap. Max top the key to Caden. He wanted to fire it. Now goes Chavez. He cut off the free throw line. Bounce pass to Cope on the right wing. Now back to Chavez. Left wing goes to Caden. Left corner, Max Cheap. Max going to drive the left baseline. Cut off by Nate Jones. Very good defender. Chavez has it left wing. Left corner, it's Max Cheap. He's going to try and drive the left baseline. Kicks it inside. Jesus Cano spins. Puts it up on the window on the right side and good.
Jesus Cano really smart, faking out Caden Powell.
Inbound comes to Crumley. Jackson, that is, in the backcourt. Picks up his dribble. Finds his brother Harrison. He gets across the timeline. Bounce pass to Jones. He'll drive the lane on the right side. Puts it up in the lane. It's good. So off the bat, they're already breaking the press easier than they did last year. It's 5-3, Clinton on top. Now Cope, now back to Caden at the top of the key. He signals the play call now for the Boomers. Now he'll start the play. Get a pick from Cano. Dribbles over here right wing, guarded closely by Bryson. Hands it off to Cheap. Max top the key. Now right wing, it goes to Cope. Ryland spins against Jackson Crumley. Puts it up and off the window on the right high post. No good. Rebound comes down to Harrison Crumley. And he still has in the backcourt. Ryland Cope picks him up, picks up his dribble. Now goes left wing to Powell. Powell's going to drive the lane. Puts it up in the lane. No good on the drive. Jesus Cano, good defense. Rebound comes to Chavez. Outlet to Caden Cornelia. Caden's got it on the right side of the court. Now Cope for 3 on the left wing. Yes, sir! Bring it up, Ryland Cope.
Great play by Ryland Cope in the face.
Crumley. Harrison bounces pass to his brother Jackson. Gets across the timeline. Bounce pass to Jones in the right corner. He'll drive against Cano. He's cut off. Now top of the key. It goes back to Harrison Crumley. He'll drive the right side of the lane. Cut off. Now Jackson Crumley for a deep 3. It's up and good. Wow. And timeout. I think Boomers took the timeout. 8-6. 5:06 to go first quarter. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Earth is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 to get you anywhere. BF Goodrich, take control. See your dealer on bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
And we're back to the Tornado Dome. I apologize. They did not take a timeout. It was just an errant whistle. Kenny Lanham in. Max Cheap for three at the top of the key. No good. Rebound comes down and taken by Jackson Crumley in the lane. Outlet pass, long pass, Nate Jones. Layup on the right side, no good, but he is fouled. There was no foul there. They're going to get Max Cheap again for a second. You've got to be kidding me. There was no foul there.
No,
Nate Jones just missed the free throw, or the layup. Nate Jones go to the line for 2 free throws on a phantom foul. He misses the free throw. There you go. That's karma. 8-6. Clinton on top by 2. Nate Jones spins the ball, eyes it, shoots it, and he missed both. There you go. Oh, and it's tapped out of bounds by Caden Cornelia, I think. And he'll stay here with the Reds. Sam Cheap coming in for the Boomers. He'll take out his brother, Max Cheap. Max has 2 early fouls, no points. And that's one person you didn't want to get in foul trouble tonight. Inbound Harrison Crumley underneath the basket over here on the left side of the lane. Going to find Latrell Bryson at the top of the key, guarded by Sam. Now goes to Harrison Crumley. He'll drive the right baseline, puts it up and in. And it's 10-6. Clinton on top by 4. Kenyon Lanham in the ball game, by the way, for some more size down low against Caden Powell. I wonder if Kenyon's saying, do you remember me? You saw me back in November, or actually August. Riley Cope's going to put up a difficult shot in the lane as he spins, no good. Rebound Caden Powell, outlet to Bryson, layup good. Actually, he dunked it. That was kind of a dunk. 12-6, Clinton on top by 6. Chavez has it. He'll fire 3 from the left wing, no good. Rebound in the lane, comes down to Powell. Outlet to Harrison Crumley. Here come the Reds with the 6-point lead. Crumley stops, gives to Powell at the top of the key. Caden gives to Nate Jones, left wing, he'll drive the lane. Kicks it to Jackson Crumley for 3 in the right corner. It's charge taken in the lane by Kenyon Lanham, and it'll go the other way. And that charge, I think, was on Nate Jones. Yes, it is. Nate Jones. Yeah, that's his name. Nathan Jones, or he goes by Nate. 12-6. Clinton on top by 6. 3:41 to go in the quarter. Chavez has it left wing. Kenyon Lanham's going to give him a pick. He'll drive down the left side. Kicks it in the corner. Left corner. Three-pointer. Ring it up. Sam Cheap. Yes, sir.
Sam Cheap, you don't see that very often, but well played.
12-9. Clinton by 3. Crumley gets across the timeline. That's Harrison. Picks up his dribble. Right wing. It goes to his brother, Jackson. Now he goes inside to Powell. He spins. Puts up a shot in the lane. It's good. That's his signature move, and you gotta recognize the spin. 14-9. Rylan Cope's going to drive the lane on the right side. Kicks to Caden Cornelia. Top of the key, guarded closely by Bryson. Left wing goes to Cope. Now top of the key to Cornelia. Caden shouts out the play. Now back to Cope. Left corner goes to Chavez. Bounce pass inside to Sam Cheap. Back to Chavez, left wing. Zach trying to take Crumley on the dribble. Didn't have it. Sam Cheap, left corner. Left wing goes to Caden Cornelia. Right wing to Cope. Inside pass to Cheap. Now Kenyon Lanham will put up a shot. It's in! Kick footer rattles home for the big man.
Wow.
14-11, Clinton by 3. 2:30 to go in the quarter. My goodness. And Kenyon, lots of energy after that shot. Bounce pass to Bryson. There's going to be another charge by Kenyon Lanham. That's his second one. And Latrell Bryson's the culprit this time.
Okay, Kenyon Lanham, we see you're trying to be like Colton Silla now. Calm down.
I'm holding 2 fingers up. He didn't look up here. 14-11. Boomers down by 3. They have the ball with 2:20 to go in the first quarter. This one's just getting heated up, I have a feeling.
Oh, most definitely.
Chavez has it left wing. Gets a pick from Kenyon. Now Zach's going to fire it to Sam Cheap, left corner. Top of key to Cornelia. Oh, he's going to fire for 3 from the top of the key. Bang! Yes, sir! Just like Tuesday night. Ring it up again. Caden Cornelia, we're tied. Inbound comes to Harrison Crumley in the backcourt. Chavez will pick him up as he crosses the timeline. Jump stop. Gets to Caden Powell at the right high post. He'll drive down the right side of the lane. Kisses it out the window. Foul call. Count the basket. And he'll go to the line for an and one. That foul's on Kenyon Lanham. And Caden Powell already has 6 points, partner.
He's just getting started.
You just have to limit him as much as you can. Jake Mead comes out. or comes in for Kenyon Lanham. Goes out with 2 points and a foul and 2 charges taken.
By the big man.
By the big man. Caden Powell's free throws up, and he got it. The Oklahoma baseball commit has 7 points. And he's got 1 more year before he goes and play baseball at OU. Zach Chavez has it left wing. 17-14 Clinton on top by 3. Sam Cheap now reversed to Caden Corneli for 3 on the right wing. No good. Backside rebound, Zach Chavez. He's in the trees, and he's going to be, there's going to be a foul. Yeah, he was in the trees, and he's got his hand pulled down as he had the rebound underneath the basket. And I think they're going to call Jackson Crumley.
Number 22.
Yes, they are. That's going to be Jackson's second. Second foul for Jackson, team 4th. And we've got a substitution coming in, number 32. Grant Kaut will come in for Jackson Crumley. They call that in Harrison, by the way.
Oh.
So Harrison's got 1, Jackson's got 1.
That confused me.
Who knows? The scorekeeper might be confused too. They're brothers. They look exactly alike.
Twins at its finest.
Inbound comes to Meade. Now to Chavez. Now Cope has it right wing. Now back to Chavez. Reverse it to Sam Cheap on the left wing. Top of key to Cope. Riley's going to drive against Harrison. Cut off. Now gives to Corneli left wing. Caden back to Ryland. Riley's trying to split a double team. He's going to be called for the bump, and I think they're going to get Jackson. Actually, Harrison Crumley again. That's his second foul in about 30 seconds. His second, team 5th. Sam Cheap's going to inbound over there on the far side of the court to Cope. Now back to Corneli. So Caden. Actually, they gave that one to Jackson. They didn't give that to Harrison.
Twins.
Jackson's sitting on the bench. There's no way. That was Harrison's foul. Bounce pass to Caden Corneli. Jackson's not even out there. Jake Meade has it right wing. Now top of key to Corneli. Now Chavez has it right wing for 3. Zach, yes sir! Ring it up, Zach Chavez, the junior. 3 times from the right wing.
And this is just a 3-point ball game here for the Boomers.
Down the floor, Caden Powell is going to drive. He missed the layup on the right side, got his own rebound back, got it to Nate Jones somehow. He kisses it out the window too hard on the left side. Rebound Cope, up the lane, up the floor to Zach Chavez for 3 on the left court, left wing, no good. Rebound Powell, he spins. Now we've got another track meet going the other way. Powell's going to go down, kicks it to Crumley. Harrison Crumley, layup good on the right side.
And they're just letting these boys play very physical.
Yeah. 19-17 here in the first. 13 seconds to go, first quarter. Corneli, zip pass to Jake Meade. He's going to get it by himself. Layup good.
Wow, good by the big man. Oh,
there's a steal by Cope, and he gives it to Corneli. Puts it up and in. Oh, they're going to call a travel. You've got to be kidding me. There was no travel there whatsoever. 1.2 seconds to go in the quarter. By himself, layup good.
Wow, good by the big man. Oh,
there's a steal by Cope. And he gives it to Corneli. Puts it up and in. Oh, they're going to call a travel. You've got to be kidding me. There was no travel there whatsoever.
K&S Tire, with locations in Woodward, Alva, Kingfisher, and Clinton, knows that with so many places to be, you can't let weather get in your way. That's why it makes sense to choose the tire with specialized tread compounds to help grip the road in wet, snow, and ice. The Goodyear Assurance Weather Ready is the best all-weather traction for Mother Nature's worst, with superior performance in even the harshest conditions. So drive into K&S Tire and check out the Goodyear Assurance Weather Ready tire. K&S Tire, 3000 Williams Avenue in Woodward.
At H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. By getting to know you, they make sure your return gets done right. It's not just numbers, boxes, and forms. It's personal care, so you get every credit and deduction you deserve. With an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Call your local Woodward H&R Block to set up an appointment today. 580-256-6623.
And welcome back to Boomer basketball here at the end of first quarter, 19-19. Well, we had a little bit of everything in that. We had run and gun. We had charges taken. We had phantom calls on the fouls. We had a travel that wasn't a travel. And we're just getting to the second quarter.
Oh, most definitely. It's an all-physical game.
So the Boomers will have it to start the second quarter. Sam Chief's going to inbound to Caden Corneli in the backcourt, guarded closely by Bryson. Gets across the timeline. Bryson all over him. No call. Coach Williamson looking at my peripheral wants a call. Caden picks up his dribble. Bounce pass to Jake Mead. He'll drive down the lane. Goes up and under. Layup no good. They're going to call travel on that. There is not he's not traveling. It's an up and under attempt for a layup. That's not a travel. Bryson gets across the timeline with speed now. Now gets into the corner. That's Calc for three in the right corner. It's up and good. The rainbow is answered. 22-19 Clinton by 3. 7:27 before halftime. Yes, just before halftime. Cope, right wing, top of key. Corneli for three. Yes, sir! Bring it up again. Caden Corneli's got a hot hand. 6 points for Caden. We're tied again at 22. Harrison Crumley picks up his dribble, gets to Bryce in the backcourt. Now back to Harrison. They finally get across the timeline, probably about 8 or 9 seconds. Harrison's going to drive down the lane, misses the layup, rebounds Chavez. Outlet to Cope. He's going to drive against Bryson, and then Bryson picks his pocket. He gets it back. We got a loose ball scrum on the floor, and a jump ball. Possession's going to go back to Clinton. Coach Williamson already harping on the officials, and he has a really good case on a couple calls tonight already. Jackson Crumley coming back in, and Latrell Bryson's going to sit down. Nate Jones also back out there as well. So Calc, Powell, Jones, Jackson Crumley, and Harrison Crumley out there for the Reds. Cheap, Cope, Corneli, Chavez, and Mead out there for the Boomers. Jones still has in the backcourt, gets across the timeline against Cope. Boy, he got away with the hand extension. He picks up his dribble, and he's going to be called for traveling too, as the Boomers have the trap set up. That was Chavez and Cope. A Boomer sandwich. He ain't going anywhere. It's another turnover back to the Boomers.
I was watching Coach Williamson, and he looked at Zach Chavez and said, "Shut your mouth."
Corneli goes to Cope, right wing. Now it goes backdoor pass. Corneli makes one guy fly by. That's Crumley. Jackson, it's going to be on the floor. That'll be Jackson's second foul unless he's got 3. I don't know how he can have 3.
I don't know, but they're going to give him 3.
They're going to give him 3. He's got 3 fouls. All right, we'll give him 3. He's got 3 fouls. Inbound from Cope. Finds Chavez, right wing. Guarded closely by Grant Calc. He'll just bounce pass it to Corneli to start the offense. Nate Jones going to pick him up. Left wing to Chavez. He gets a pick from Mead. Zach still has it on the dribble. Left high post. Tries to pass it inside to Corneli. It's going to be stripped and stolen by a foul. And now he's out of control. He loses it. He picks it up. He's trapped. He gets it to Jones. He's going to drive the left baseline. There's a charge taken by Sam Cheap. And the Cheap family goes wild in Owasso, Oklahoma. And by the way, I know you've been listening, and I know you've been blowing up the phones. I want your autograph because you are famous. And there's another timeout. 22-22, 6:08 to go in the second quarter. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Over the years, many restaurants and steakhouses have made the bold claim of having the best steak in town, but only one place can back it up. Wilson's Country Grill at 3004 Williams Avenue in Woodward not only has the best steak, but offers juicy Angus burgers, hand-battered chicken fries, and fresh sides that'll have you coming back for more. Call 580-216-6409 to place a takeout order, or stop by and experience the quality service and hometown hospitality at Wilson's Country Grill.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner. 22-22. 6:08 to go in the half. Yeah, we got a full half and one half of a quarter left. These two teams really go at it, and we thought nothing less than what we're seeing tonight.
Oh yes, it's a great game so far.
Corneli brings across the timeline. Angles over to the left side, gets a pick from Mead. Corneli puts up a shot on the left side of the court. It's up and in, and give the credit to Mead on the pick. Caden's got 8. Bryson, who's back in, gets across the timeline easily. Chavez going to pick him up. He'll drive down the left side of the lane, kicks it to Calc for 3 in the left corner. That's an air ball. Rebound, Cope got shoved, but no foul. It comes down to Chavez, gets it to Cope now. He gets across the timeline on the left side. Jake Mead's going to drive the left baseline, cut off by Powell. Inside it goes to Caden Corneli. One dribble, puts it up and off the window on the right side, and good! Caden's got 10 points!
Oh,
and the Boomers lead at 26-22. Harrison Crumley steps through a double team, bounce pass to Jones. Actually, that's a trail. Bryson. Now Bryson has it. Top of the key to Harrison Crumley. Harrison's going to drive against Cope. Stops. Gives to Jones in the corner for 3 on the left corner. No good. Rebound. Zach Chavez, left block. He wants to run. He gets across the timeline. Now he'll slow it down. Give it to Caden Corneli for 3 on the left wing. Yes, sir! Caden Corneli nails it, and it's a timeout. Clinton 29-22. Boomers by 7. This is Boomer basketball on Z9. He gets across the timeline. Now he'll slow it down. Give it to Caden Corneli for 3 on the left wing. Yes, sir! Caden Corneli nails it, and it's a timeout. Clinton 29-22. Boomers.
Every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 online and mobile banking access, Bank 7 has you covered. Learn more at bank7.com. At Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Bob Campbell, Dakota Wagner. Unconscious is Caden Corneli since Tuesday. He has got 13 first-half points, and he is hitting the bottom of the net. They're not even questionable that they're going to go in. Boomers up by 7, 29-22.
We haven't talked much about Caden Powell lately. I mean, he's just
right.
not there.
Inbound comes to Bryson. He almost lost it off his hands. He gets across the timeline against Zach Chavez. Now he gets it to 22. Oh! That's going in. He got blocked. Get it out of here. I don't have a number. That's Brendan Smith, actually. And here come the Boomers the other way. Sam Cheap, Riley Cope, top of the key to Corneli. He'll fire 3 again. Yes! Oh, my goodness! Kate Corneli is on fire. He's unconscious. He's got 16. Oh, my goodness. Harrison Crumley in the backcourt. Bounce pass to Caden Powell. There he is. Gets across the timeline. He's going to get trapped. Picks up his dribble. Goes to Bryson on the right wing. Right corner goes to Smith. Smith goes inside to Powell. There's a charge as he lowered his elbow and taking it again with Sam Cheap. That's 4 charges taken tonight for Boomer players. And that's Powell. He has got, that's his first foul. I thought he had more than one, but that's his first, team 8. And the Boomers lead it by 10.
And the head coach down there for Clinton is mad.
Caden Corneli brings the ball down the court. Does he dare just shoot it right now? I mean, seriously.
Take a break.
Gets a pick there from Landon. That's back in. Goes back to Cheap at the top of the key. Sam's going to drive the lane. Puts it up and off the window. In the lane. It's up and good. And it's, oh my goodness. The shooting is infectious right now. Cheap's got 5. Down the court quickly is Harrison Crumley. He stops the left high post, gives it to Bryson. Boomers have exploded to a 12-point lead, 34-22. Oh, my goodness. I'm getting so excited I'm spitting, and that's not good for the COVID era. Bryson has a left wing, top of the key, goes to Powell. Now back to Bryson, left corner. He'll fire a 3 from there. That's no good. Rebound, nice clear out in the lane by Sam Cheap, and taking the rebound is Caden Corneli. Now to Brian Pizarro. Here's Cope for 3 on the left wing. He wants to get on the party. He missed it. Rebound comes down to Powell over there on the left side, and he'll just slow things down. Bryson gets across the timeline. Here's Brendan Smith for 3 in the left corner. It's no good. Back tap by Calc to Harrison Crumley. He puts a runner up on the lane. It's good.
This Boomer team right now is just getting at it as much as they can.
3 minutes to go in the half. Boomers by 10, 34-24. Caden Corneli has it between the 2 circles. Left wing goes to Sam Cheap. Top of the key to Brian Pizarro. Now Kenyon Lanham has it right wing. Top of the key it goes to Cope. Now left corner to Sam Cheap for 3. No good. Rebound available and taken in the lane by the Red Tornadoes. That's Calc. And he gets it to Harrison Crumley. Crumley's pass across the court to Calc. Somehow finds him. Gets to Bryson. He's guarded by Kenyon Lanham. He'll take the lane, the left baseline. Kicks it out to Crumley for 3 on the right wing. That is a complete brick. Rebound comes down to Corneli. Here come the Boomers down the court again. Caden gonna drive, puts up a shot in the free throw line. It rattles home. Oh my goodness, everything's going. 17 points for Caden Corneli. Brendan Smith driving on the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Lanham, and he also had the defense. Gets it to Brian Pizarro. Behind the back dribble. Everything is working for the Boomers. Cope's gonna drive the left side of the lane. Kicks it to the right corner. Sam Cheap. He'll drive the right baseline. Now Pizarro for 3 on the left wing. No good. Rebound Powell in the lane. If that had gone, this whole side would have exploded. Bryson's going to slow it down right wing. He's going to Tried to take the drive against Caden Cornelia. I think Caden just stopped him because he's tired. That's Caden's second foul, though. 36-24. Caden has 17 points right now. Look at Bryson. Look at Terrell Bryson.
He's winded.
He is winded. He is on his knees.
Caden Cornelia
bent
just
over.
Stares him down.
Inbound comes to Nate Jones. And then, oh my goodness, Caden Cornelia just picked the pocket at Nate Jones, and he misses the layup. He misses the easiest shot, and then he fouls out of frustration. That's his third. Misses easy shot. Caden's going to have to come out. He's got 3 fouls, but he's got 17 first half points. And Sammy Baker's going to come in for Caden Cornelia. What a first half for Caden.
Usually it's the third quarter, but it's the second quarter right now.
Oh my goodness. Zach Chavez back in for the Boomers as well, as is Jake Mead. Bazar out there as well for the Boomers. Nate Jones right wing, top of the key to Grant Kalk. Kalk reverses to Harrison Crumley, left wing. Picks up his dribble. Now, still has his dribble. He's going to try to take Mead on the drive. Spins in the lane. Nice defense by Jake Mead. He's going to spin, turn, put up a shot. No good. Rebound comes down to Pizarro on the left block. Well, he got away with the travel. Nothing called, but no harm, no foul. Boomers have it with 1:08 to go before halftime and a 12-point lead. Zach Chavez bounce pass to Mead. He's going to work against Powell. Has nowhere to go. Needs some help. Gets it to Zach Chavez for 3 in the left corner. No good. Rebound, Sammy Baker. Follow, no good on the reverse layup. And then he's going to foul Grant Kalk on the ensuing rebound. That'll be his first, team 8th, and that'll put Grant Kalk on the line for a 1-and-1. I got to catch my breath here, partner. What a half.
46.9 seconds to go, and the Boomers lead by 12. Caden Cornelia with 3 fouls, but amazing
17.
NBA 3.
Yes.
Wow.
And then he misses the easiest shot on the breakaway layup. Kalk to the line for a 1-and-1. Spins the ball, shoots it, and he missed it. Rebound available in the lane. Powell somehow comes available with it, and he's going to put up a shot in the right baseline. The referee on the left side of the court made the call. That is not his call. They're going to call a foul on the Boomers. There's no way he could see through all that carnage. They're going to call Sammy Baker again. That's his second. Caden Powell to the line for 2 shots. First shot's up, and he got it. Powell's 8th point. Lead is down to 11, 36-25.
It really doesn't seem like it's his 8th point because
I know
we're just ecstatic right now.
Second free throw rattles home. 9 points for Caden. It's a 10-point advantage for the Boomers. 39 seconds to go in the half. Chavez has it over there left side. He's going to just angle to the top of the key. Work against Nate Jones. Bounce pass Sammy Baker left wing. Guarded by Harrison Crumley. He just hands it off to Cope, and then Nate Jones is going to foul him. Riley's going to go to the line for a 1-and-1.
That should be Jones' 3rd.
I got him for 2.
Maybe
unless
10.
I missed one.
Oh, it's a 2nd.
Yeah. I'm right half the time. Riley Cope to the line for a 1-and-1. I'll save the rest of my voice for the second half. Double dribbles for Riley. Isaac shoots it, and he rattled it in. Woo! That just got over the front of the rim. Riley's got 4 on the night. Back to 11-point lead for the Boomers. Riley gets the second free throw. 2 dribbles. Isaac shoots it. That one rims out. Rebound comes down. Long rebound to Harrison Crumley. 24 seconds to go. Gets across the timeline against Brian Pizarro over there on the right side. Top of key to Powell. Now it goes to Bryson over here left wing. 15 seconds to go in the half. Bryson just holding the ball. Last second shot attempt for the Reds. Bryson goes to Kalk in the left corner. Now inside it goes to Caden Powell. He'll put his shot up in the left block. No good. Rebound available in the lane taken by Baker. And that is the half. Boomers lead it by 11 at halftime. 37-26. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
With Earth as your playground, you can have fun for a while, but you need tires that can hold up. The all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 offers a tread life twice as long on gravel and 15% longer on asphalt. It's BF Goodrich's toughest all-terrain tire ever, and it's ready for the longest of winters. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and get ready to extend your adventure with the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TAKO2 tire. BF Goodrich. Take control. See your dealer or visit bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
H&R Block has many options to make filing your taxes easy. Our tax pros can help you get your max refund with or without the office visit. Drop in, drop off, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. Send some pics from your phone without leaving home. Just another way Block has your back.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Call your local Woodward H&R Block to set up an appointment today. 580-256-6623. Card Valet is the perfect accessory for you. Download the Card Valet app today and input your Bank Central credit or debit card. This allows you to set geographic regions for your spending, turn your cards on and off, set alerts, and so much more. That's the Card Valet app through Bank Central. Find it in your app store today. Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC, 580-327-1122.
You've worked hard all your life. Retirement worries shouldn't get in the way, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. But many Americans are finding that retiring on a fixed income is hard. BenefitsCheckup.org is a free website from the National Council on Aging. With just a few clicks, you can see if you qualify for thousands of dollars to pay for food, medicine, utilities, and more. BenefitsCheckup.org. You've earned this. This message is supported by the Administration for Community Living.
Hey, welcome back. Boomer basketball here at the boys' halftime, and they lead 37-26. And boy, the fireworks in that quarter, Dakota, were just Caden Corneli.
Oh, most definitely.
Dude, just keep fanning the flames while he's in the locker room. I know he's got 3 fouls, but just keep fanning the flames. Keep him hot. No water needs to come near his flames right now.
He is, when we saw him at Woodward, and he shot that 3 to win the ball game, that was Caden Corneli. You said he put in the work. He must have put in 10 times the work because he has been shooting NBA threes. He's been Steph Curry from out of nowhere. And you talk about Kenyon Lanham has 2 charges, and you got Sam Cheap over here, and he doesn't get much playing time. The first one, he just hops it up, and it goes in, and it's just crazy.
Sam Cheap's got 2 charges taken too. You think he'd want to conserve his body after taking all those hits at football. But no, he's sacrificing the body. He's just like Max, his brother. They just go all out every play. Max, unfortunately, went out with 2 fouls early, so he hasn't scored yet, I believe. Yes, he hasn't scored yet. But Caden Corneli picking up where Max, with his production not there right now. Caden Corneli, and the shots that he's made, and if you're watching at home or whatever, the shots he's made are not even in doubt. They are nothing but the bottom of the net.
Those are shots that Coach Williamson really wouldn't want him to take, like going on. But when you're red hot like that,
oh yeah,
let it be. Just let it be.
Yes. John Lennon. Yes, let it be. Just let it be.
Let it be.
Anyways, let's go ahead and do the halftime stats. First of the Tennessee Boomers. Caden Corneli, the senior, has 17 points at halftime. Zach Chavez has 3. Sam Chief has 5. Riley Cope has 4. And Jesus Cano has 3. Kenyon Lanham has chipped in 2 as well. Look at the quarter scoring. 19 in the first for the Boomers, 18 in the second. 37 points there. And over on Clinton's side, Latrell Bryson has 3. Caden Powell has 9, although we didn't hear much of him in the second quarter. Harrison Crumley has 6. Jackson Crumley has 3. Nate Jones has 2. And Grant Kalk has 3. You look at their scoring in the quarter. 19 in the first, 7 in the second quarter. That's where the separation happened. And that's why the Boomers have an 11-point lead here at halftime. 37-26 here at half. I want to thank our sponsors while we have a chance. AAA Insurance, Bentech Insurance, Dairy Queen, Diesel Dynamics, Harper Sanitation, High Plains Technology Center, High Plains Tire, K&S Tire, Wilson's Country Grill. We thank you for your sponsorship of Boomer Athletics and Boomer Basketball. So we're going to take a break. We'll come back with more at halftime. 37-26, Boomers on top at half. This is Boomer Basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
Rocks, the looting, bricks, the burning, Molotov cocktails, the arson, bats.
Get the Hannity perspective.
624 arsons, 97 police vehicles burned with violence and other criminal acts.
Sean Hannity.
574 of these 8,700 protests were declared as riots. I'm just trying to make you aware how dangerous the double standard is.
Weekdays at 2 on the Tri-States News Talk Station, Z92.
Veterans face treacherous situations filled with peril while serving our country. Many veterans come home physically injured, suffering from PTSD, have traumatic brain injuries, or other ailments. At an unprecedented time in history, our most vulnerable veterans are isolated at hospitals and their homes. Imagine having to shelter in place forever. Over the past year, Help Heal Veterans has sent nearly 500,000 therapy kits to isolated veterans and active military. Help Heal Veterans, with the support of citizens like you, creates, manufactures, and distributes therapeutic art and crafts projects for our veterans and military, making things better together. Join us in supporting an isolated or sick veteran and help them through this desperate time. To learn more, visit healvets.org. This message is furnished by Help Heal Veterans, a not-for-profit organization that has been helping veterans for 50 years. healvets.org.
Hey, welcome back here at halftime. Boomers lead at 37-26, 3:16 and counting. Before we get this one underway, I want to let you know what the Boomers have in store coming up next week. We'll have Alva at home on Tuesday, so the Goldbugs will return the game on Tuesday. Then we will be on the road, I believe, I'm pretty sure, on the road at Altus on Friday. So we'll make that long 3-hour trip to play the Bulldogs down there. And then the following week, Clinton will be on Tuesday to round out the regular season for the Boomers. And then we'll be into districts.
It's going by fast, and this is the Boomer team that we haven't seen in a little while, since about Christmas break, come off this strong, this hard, and they're just letting them play. But hey, let them play at this point, because Caden Cornelia is all the talk right now, and of course he's not the only one. You have Sam Cheap taking 2 charges, Kenyon Lanham taking 2 charges, Jake Mead finding his way around Caden Powell and just dominating.
Yeah, it's been a very impressive defensive performance as well as offensive performance in the first half. So Boomers leading by 11. We'll take a final 2-minute timeout. 37-26. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Earth is a big playground where you can face any type of condition. The good thing is the all-new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 is ready for anything. Its increased aggressive all-terrain traction and improved maneuverability get you where you want, regardless of mud, rocks, or snow. Winter doesn't stand a chance. Head to High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward and trust the new BF Goodrich All-Terrain TA-KO2 to get you anywhere. BF Goodrich, take control. See your dealer at bfgoodrichtires.ca for details.
Meet Bob Minetti.
My wife and I just celebrated 45 memorable years together. She and my daughter Katie are my anchors.
Bob and Wendy spent time fundraising for healthcare causes.
I guess I liked it so much, I decided to become a patient.
In 2016, he was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
I assumed that there was no hope for people with my diagnosis.
Bob participated in a clinical trial that included cutting-edge radiation therapy and surgery. He's been in remission since completion.
I'm so glad that I learned about what was possible for me.
I'm Keisha Sharp. Since losing my mother to pancreatic cancer, I've been working to ensure that everyone facing this diagnosis knows about the immense progress being made. Stand Up to Cancer and Lustgarten Foundation are working together to make every person diagnosed into a long-term survivor, like Bob. Visit pancreaticcancercollective.org.
Hi, I'm Albert Pujols, first baseman for the Los Angeles Angels.
And I'm Deidre Pujols. We need your help to strike out slavery. Today, millions of people are caught in this nightmare of violence, fraud, and coercion. Human trafficking is happening in our communities and around the world, and we need to act right now.
So we are sending out this SOS, a call for your help in the fight for freedom.
Please join us by visiting strikeoutslavery.com.
Hey, welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Got changes in the lineup to start the third quarter. Sam Cheap, Ryland Cope, Jake Mead, Zach Chavez, and Max Cheap out there for the Boomers. The starting five is out there for the Clinton Red Tornadoes. And the Boomers have the possession to start the third quarter. Sam Cheap tries to go inside to his brother. It comes over somehow to Zach Chavez. He spins in the lane and puts the shot up and in. Boy, how did that pass even get to Zach?
I thought it rolled out of bounds, but
I did too.
Somehow, and then they throw it in, and Max Sheep just swats it away.
My goodness. Here we go. Jackson Crumley inbound over here to our left. We're high atop over here on the Woodward side. Inbounds to Caden Powell. He's going to drive against Cope. Puts up a shot on the lane. It's up and good off the glass. Ryland was trying to get another charge. Shot is good. Foul called, and Ryland's going to get his, I think, his first foul. Yeah, first foul. Caden Powell will get an and one.
He just couldn't get his feet sit right in time and kind of slid back, and that's why they called the charge. Or they called the block.
Caden Powell with 11 points. Free throws up, and he got it. He's got 12. Boomers down up by now up by 10, 39-29. Sam Cheap has it. Left wing, it goes to Cope. Ryland guarded by Jackson Crumley. Inside it goes to Max Cheap on the left block. Puts up shot, no good. Got his own miss. The tip from Jake Mead to Max is up and good. We've got a foul in the backcourt, and it's going to be on Jake Mead. But what a play. Jake Mead couldn't get he couldn't get his hand, both hands on it, so he just tipped it over to Max, and he got a layup for Max.
It was a beautiful play.
Here's the inbound. It's going to be stolen by Jake Mead. Max Cheap's going to put up a shot in the lane, and it crawls over and in! And the Boomers up 43-29 now.
Max Cheap, they're just finding smart plays and using it to his abilities.
Harrison Crumley to Caden Powell. He's going to drive on the left side, puts it up and off the window, no good. Foul called. We're going to get Ryland Cope again for reaching in. That's Ryland's second foul in about 30 seconds. Caden Powell to the line for two shots.
Coach Williamson just yelled, "Take the charge."
Take the charge, or just let him have the lane. You don't want to give up points, but if you're not positioned, first shot's up, and he missed it off the front end, front of the rim there. Caden Powell has 12 points. That's the bright spot tonight for the Reds. He leads all Red scorers.
Very surprising he missed that three throw.
Second free throw coming up, and he got that one. He's got 13. Inbound from Sam Cheap to Ryland Cope. Boomers up by 13, 43-30. 7 minutes to go third quarter. Zach Chavez has it left corner. Now bounce pass inside to Sam Cheap. He's hounded by Latrell Bryson. They're going to call him for the foul as he got too close. And that is going to be his second foul. Team second. Should be team second. It's team first. Okay, yeah, there was 3 fouls on us. Yeah. Inbound comes to Mead. He can't handle it. Caden Powell is defending. Goes off his hands out of bounds. It'll go back. Actually, they're going to have a conversation. Two referees going to have a conversation. They're going to give it back to the Boomers. Coach Pugh doesn't like it, but it's going to be Boomer basketball. They're saying it was out Powell. And Coach Pugh wants an explanation. Not going to get one. Inbound comes to Cope. Cope's going to drive. Going to put up about a 17-footer. It's up and good. Ryland's got 6 points. He's starting to heat up. Inbound comes to Jackson Crumley in the backcourt. Long pass to Jones. He'll drive the lane on the left side. No good. He missed the layup. Rebound. It's going to go out of bounds. We have another foul. They're going to get Cope again?
Yes.
That's Ryland Cope again with a hack, and that's Ryland's third. Wow. They'll stay with the Reds. Down by 15, 45-30 now. Inbound. Going to find a Latrell Bryson at the top of the key. Kicked Max Cheap in the face. Now Bryce is going to go down the lane and get it out of here. Jake Mead looks right at Bryson and says, "Get that out of my lane." It'll stay here with the Reds, though.
Big Red was not having it.
Big Red says no to the Reds. Inbound to Powell at the top of the key. Caden hands it off to Jones over there in the left wing. Now back to Bryson. He gets picked up closely by Chavez. He's going to drive against Chavez. He's going to drive down the lane. Kisses it off the window on the right side and good. Quickly down the floor. Max Cheap has it right corner. He's going to drive. He'll stop the right high post. Give it back to his brother Sam in the right corner now. Hounded by Nate Jones. Top to Keaton Chavez now. Now Zach trying to take Jackson Crumley on the drive. Cope has it left wing. He's going to try and drive against Harrison Crumley. Nothing there. Now top of key to Max. Max picked up by Bryson. Now Meade has it left corner. He's going to be called for steps. And Coach Williamson saying, what are you doing? He just drug that other foot. That was not the pivot foot, and it's another turnover. Boomers still lead by 13, 45-32. Jackson Crumley inbound in a precarious position. Finds his brother over there across the court. Harrison has it. He's hounded by Chavez. He's still in the backcourt. Now he's trying to get through a double team. He's not going to get it. Chavez is going to steal it from behind. Now he's going to try and go behind the back dribble. It goes out of bounds. Off of who? It's going to be off of the Reds, and it'll stay here with the Boomers. And it was Powell coming back from behind to help with defense. And Coach Pugh doesn't like it either again. So Riley Cope's going to inbound over here on the left side of the court. Gets it into Meade. And then Caden Powell's going to be called for the foul. And that is a silly foul. That is his second. That's his second foul. Team second. It's getting a little chippy now here, partner.
Oh, it very is.
Sam Cheap inbound to Cope. Now cross-court pass to Cheap on the right wing. Max, that is. Max will fire a deep three from the right wing. No good. Rebound available, and it's taken by two Reds. That should have been traveling. Jake Meade comes out of it somehow. Cheap, Eurostep. Layup on the left side is good. And Max Cheap starting to heat up. He's got 6. Harrison Crumley down the lane on the left side. Kisses it off the window. Good. Foul called. Count the basket. And he'll go to the line for an and one, and that's going to be on Zach Chavez. His first, team fourth. So Harrison Crumley, 8 points. And he'll go to the line for an and one. 47-34. Boomers up by 13. What a game we got. We're going up and down, and some tempers and chippiness are starting to flare a little bit too. Shots up for Harrison. He got it.
This quarter is going by just a little bit slower than the rest of them.
9 points for Harrison. Inbound comes to Max Cheap from his brother Sam. Max has it in the backcourt. Gets across the timeline against Nate Jones. Bounce pass to Cope on the left wing. He'll drive down the left side. Kisses it off the window and good! Oh, they're going to call a charge. That is a terrible call. That referee has no jurisdiction of that call right there. That is on the lead official. He should have not made that call. That's a terrible call. Inbound. Comes to Caden Powell. He's on the loose on the right side. He's going to go Eurostep, puts it up and off the window and good. That is a horrible call. Caden Powell, 13 points. 47-37. Boomers on top by 10. 4:56 to go third quarter. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Make the most of winter for years to come with the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. It provides the ultimate winter confidence you and your loved ones need to embrace winter to the fullest, even in the harshest conditions. So go ahead, embrace winter with a smile and the Michelin X-Ice Xi3 tire. Michelin, a better way forward. Available at High Plains Tire at 2220 Main Street in Woodward. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And welcome back to Boomer basketball. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner. 47-37. Boomers still up by 10. Clinton has made a little bit of a dent here. Caden Corneli looks like he's going to check in. He'll come back in after he had to sit with 3 fouls. He's got 17 points. But the Boomers just have to maintain their poise. They still are up by 10 here.
I mean, Caden Corneli coming back in the game, but they take Max Cheap out. When they took Max, they were doing pretty good. But, I mean, Caden Corneli, if they can just kind of run the clock down and make their shots, they will be fine.
Who was that last foul on? I didn't get it. Was it Sam on that charge down here?
I'm not sure.
I can't remember. Inbound comes to Chavez in the backcourt. He's hounded by 2 Reds. Now he gets away from Jackson Crumley. Bounce pass to Caden Corneli. He's on the loose. Now he skip pass to Max Cheap. Left corner for 3. No good. Rebound. Caden Corneli on the backside. Caden will fire for 3 from the right wing. That's an air ball. It goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to the Reds. I don't remember who that foul is on. I'll have to we'll figure it out down the line, hopefully. I was too busy complaining. Bryson up the floor to Caden Powell. Layup good, right side. They broke that too easy. Here come the Reds now. 17 points for Caden Powell. Inbound to Caden Corneli. He gets to the Chavez in the backcourt. Zach, he's going to drive down the left side of the lane. Euro step, puts it up and no good. Across fake, Caden Powell got his own rebound, and he's going to be called for charge as he just extended his arm over there on the right side, and it's going to go back to the Reds. That's Zach's second foul. Clinton down by 8 with possession now. They're fighting back with the little haymaker. There's a travel by Harrison Crumley. Or Jackson Crumley. It's going to go back to the Boomers. Boy, a little sloppy here the last couple minutes.
Yeah, I mean, Clinton thinks that they have it in their heads that they're going to storm back, but silly mistakes is not the way they want to go right now.
Max Cheaple inbound over there on the right side of the lane. 4:12 to go third quarter. Just in the third, though. Max still trying to find somebody. He finds Sam Cheap right here at the left side of the lane. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebound Nate Jones, and then he gets it stolen, almost stolen by Zach Chavez. Now Zach does steal it. It's a 2-on-1. Little pass to Max Cheap, puts up a shot to the right side. He's fouled, didn't get a call. Sam Cheap got the rebound, and he put up a shot, no foul. And it's going to stay here with the Boomers. Boy, how did Max Cheap not get fouled over there in the right block? And Coach Williamson is asking the same thing after he coaches Max Cheap a little bit.
This is a crazy game.
Max Cheap's going to inbound over here on the left side of the lane. Yeah, tempers. Yeah, it's a rivalry. You can tell it's a rivalry. Inbound comes to Sam Cheap for 3 on the left wing. No good. Rebound taken by Bryson. He's off the races by himself. He's driving for the layup on the right side. He missed the layup. Rebound. It's going to be fought for and taken by Caden Corneli. He missed the dunk. He tried to dunk it. You're right. Cheap has it right wing. Max going to drive against Jackson Crumley. He got bumped. Here's the foul right there. Jackson Crumley does not like it. Official looking back at him, and he almost got teed. I think that's Jackson's fourth. So we're going to. He's got 4. I missed a foul, so he apparently has 4.
If we could just do that to Caden Powell.
Grant Kaut comes in. Inbound from Corneli to Sam Cheap in the right corner. He'll drive the right baseline, kicks it to Chavez. Now Cheap for 3. Max, that is, in the left corner. Yes, sir. Rattles it home. Bring it up 3 times. Max Cheap. Harrison Crumley has it, top the key. Now left wing it goes. Bounce pass inside to Powell. He's going to drive, spins. Nice help defense. Caden Corneli puts up a shot. It's blocked by Meade. Then we got a foul on the rebound on the backside, and that's going to be on Harrison Crumley. And they just teed up Coach Pugh. So it'll be 2 free throws and the ball for the Boomers with an 11-point lead. They just teed up Coach Chad Pugh. So there'll be a foul on Harrison Crumley. That'll be his 3rd. Coach Chad Pugh will get a technical foul. Actually, they're going to say Harrison's got 2. I guess the one I gave Jackson was his. I gave Harrison was Jackson. Free throws up and good for Max. He's came back with 10 points already. Second free throw is up, and he got both.
At this point, you're starting to get a better lead than the Boomers had, but if you can extend this lead right now and you can focus on not fouling, you're going to be good in the long run.
Jake Meade comes out for some great minutes. Kenyon Lennon back in. Boomers on top by 13 with the ball. So we got 1 technical foul on Coach Pugh. 1 more, he's out. Sam Cheap inbounds to Caden Corneli in the backcourt. Will be picked up by Harrison Crumley. Angles over here, behind the back dribble. Caden almost lost the dribble. Gets it to Chavez, right wing. Now back to Caden. 2:56 to go third quarter. Now back to Chavez, right wing. Zach going to try and take Calc on the drive. Step back, gets it inside to Kenyon Lanham. He's going to go up and under, and they're going to call a travel. He made the shot. They're going to call a travel on the shot. It's going to go back to the Red Tornadoes.
Kenyon just said, that's okay. It's okay.
He did travel. That was a good call. Inbound comes to Bryson, back to Harrison Crumley. He is trapped in the backcourt, and there's an elbow he gave, but no call. Gets it to Bryson. He's going to drive down the lane, puts up a shot in the lane. It's good. Foul called. Count the basket. He'll go to the line for an and one. But they missed the elbow that Harrison Crumley gave back here. It's Kenyon's second foul. Bryson to the line for the N1 to get it back to 10. 52-41. Boomers on top by 11. Couple dribbles, spins the ball, eyes it, shoots it, and he made it. Got 8 points tonight. The inbound comes to Cornelia. He'll be picked up by Harrison Crumley. Caden still has in the backcourt. Caden Powell came to help. Now tries to get it to Lanham. He does. Kenyon has it. Bounce pass to Chavez. He's going to wait for Powell to fly by, and then layup is good. Finger roll layup. 7 points for Zach. 54-42. Boomers by 12. Bryson gets across the timeline. He's going to get fouled by Sam Cheap. That's going to be Sam's first. Team 8, it looks like. And that'll put Bryson at the line for a 1-on-1. We're already shooting free throws for Clinton the rest of the way. That's not good.
No, it's not.
We've got a timeout, Coach Pugh. 2:12 to go, third quarter. Boomers on top by 12, 54-42. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Over the years, many restaurants and steakhouses have made the bold claim of having the best steak in town, but only one place can back it up. Wilson's Country Grill at 3004 Williams Avenue in Woodward not only has the best steak, but offers juicy Angus burgers, hand-battered chicken fries, and fresh sides that'll have you coming back for more. Call 580-216-6409 to place a takeout order, or stop by and experience the quality service and hometown hospitality at Wilson's Country Grill.
And welcome back to Boomer basketball. Brock Campbell, Dakota Wagner here. It's 54-42. About 2:12 to go in the third quarter, and boy, the Boomers are keeping the Reds at arm's length right now in this quarter. Clinton has got all the way back down to 8, but then the Boomers punched back and got it back up to 13. Now it's down to 12 right now.
I mean, you got to think that they're not really calling really anything. I mean, at all. I mean, it's back and forth, but the Boomers, once they have that lead, they're not letting it go to waste. I mean, they're just really, really fighting.
And as we said, that's the 9th team foul now on the Boomers. We're in the third quarter. One more foul. We're shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way after each foul for Clinton. Boomers still have 2 fouls to give, or Clinton still has 2 fouls to give. Bryson to the line for a 1-and-1. First shot's up, and he got it. 9 points for a trail. 54-43, Boomers by 11. Receives the ball for the second free throw. Couple dribbles, spins the ball, eyes it, shoots it, and he made both. 10 points now for Bryson. The lead is down to 10. Boomers by 10. Chavez has it in the backcourt, gets across the timeline against Couch, and just sets the offense up between the 2 circles with 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Zach just kind of zeroing Grant Calc. Now he loses the dribble. Bounce pass with Max Cheap. Now Sam Cheap top of the key. Now Zach's going to try to take Calc on the drive and makes a difficult shot in the lane over Grant Calc.
Max Cheap saves
There's Max Cheap. He gets a steal. He's going to put up a shot in the left side of the lane. Kisses it off the window nicely and good. He's got 13 after not scoring in the first half. There's a bounce pass to Powell. It goes off his hands and out of bounds. And back to the Boomers with a 14-point lead, 58-44. Clinton, we talked about getting Clinton sped up. It's happening right now.
And if they keep on doing this, Clinton's going to start getting mad and start committing silly fouls.
Sam Cheap inbounds to Caden Cornelia, who's got 17. Hasn't scored here in the second half. He has it right wing, guarded by Harrison Crumley. And then Max Cheap absolutely gets leveled by Bryson. And they're going to call Bryson expectedly so for his third foul. He absolutely clotheslined Max Cheap.
I mean, you just saw it from the get-go. As soon as he pushed it, you know it was going to be an offensive or a defensive foul.
Sam Cheap finds Kenyon Lanham over there on the right side of the lane. Puts up a shot. Is blocked by Caden Powell. Outlet to Harrison Crumley. He's going to go one-on-one against Sam Cheap. He's going to be called for the block. Layup good. Foul called. Count the basket. He'll go to the line for an and one. Sam's going to get his second foul. Not a smart play for Sam. I understand what he's trying to do, but that matchup's probably going to go to Harrison Crumley 9 times out of 10. Just let him have the basket and live to fight another day. But he gets a second foul and an and one opportunity coming for Harrison. 12-point lead again for the Boomers. Harrison's free throw is up, and he rattled it in. So 11-point lead for the Boomers, 58-47. Sam Cheap gets bumped in the backcourt. No call for Harrison Crumley. Smith is in now again for the Reds. Max Cheap gets across the timeline. He's going to drive down the lane, puts it up and under on their layup on the right side. No good. Rebound comes down to Powell. He wants to drive. He's going to do a Euro step down the lane. They're going to call a block on Caden Corneli. As Caden Powell was way out of control, they're going to call Caden with the block, and that's his fourth. That's horrible. Absolutely horrible calls tonight. Caden Powell had legal guard in position, and when you get legal guarding position, you are entitled to that spot. That should have been a charge. First shot is up and good for Caden Powell. And he's got 18 tonight. Actually, 18 points for Caden tonight, too. Shot is up for Powell. He's got 19. Makes both. Lead is down to 9. 58-49. Boomers by 9. Chavez. Crossover dribble. Now bounce pass. Top of the key to Sam Cheap. Max Cheap has it right wing, guarded by Nate Jones. Max going to drive. Kicks it to Chavez. Top of the key. Now left wing goes to Sam Cheap. Sam guarded closely by Smith. He's going to spin in the lane. Puts up a shot in the lane. Off the window and good! Foul called as he's fading away and goes to the floor. Sam Cheap makes the foul shot, or makes the shot, and the and one. And he'll go to the line for an and one. Sam guarded closely by Smith. He's going to spin in the lane. Puts up a shot in the lane. Off the window and good! Foul called as he's fading away and goes to the
up.
And he's falling down as he's putting the shot up.
Which
just amazing control.
Smart kid.
Shots up, and he rolled it home.
Wow.
Once again, Clinton punches, we punch back. It's back to a 12-point lead. 28 seconds to go in the quarter. 61-49. Boomers on top by 12. Harrison Crumley angling for a last-second shot. Has it between the two circles. Picks up his dribble. Now bounce pass to Jones on the left wing. Now goes to Powell, left high post. He puts up a shot in the lane. Misses it. Rebound comes down to Pizarro, who's back in. Brian getting hounded by 2 Red Tornadoes. He still has the ball. Gets it to Sam Cheap, and then Sam Cheap throws it away to Nate Jones with 1 second. They're not going to get a shot out. That's the end of the third quarter. With the Boomers up 61-49. The fourth quarter is going to be electric, I think. You're listening to Boomer Basketball on Z92.
At Bank 7, they believe that if you help build a stronger community, you build a stronger bank. They're committed to acting with the highest levels of integrity in everything they do and in every relationship with their customers. Whether you want a one-on-one relationship with your banker or 24/7 online and mobile banking access, Bank 7 has you covered. Learn more at bank7.com. At Bank 7, their best investment is you. Member FDIC.
Hi, I'm Dr. Shelley Place with today's tip for kids from the American Academy of Pediatrics. Kids are full of energy, but keeping them active in their teen years can be a challenge. Aim for an hour of physical activity every day. If they like sports, that's a great place to start. Keep the focus on fun, not winning, and encourage your child to do a variety of activities. If your child isn't meeting that 60-minute goal, gradually increase their activity in ways they enjoy. For more, talk with your pediatrician or visit healthychildren.org.
Go to the fourth quarter, 61-49. Boomers have come out on the high side through 3 quarters, despite some bad calls tonight against. They've been bad on both sides. We'll just say how it is. But boy, hot shooting. Max Cheap has got 13 points all in the second half. Didn't score in the first half. Caden Corneli with 18. Zach Chavez with 9. Sam Cheap with 8. Just up and down the scoreboard, you look at equal contributions, and lots of people can score with this team every night.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, like the Boomers are putting up some really good points right now, but I mean, Sam Cheap, he hasn't played much all season, and here he comes out and unexpectedly is doing his job like Coach Williamson wants him to do, and it's going to be hard to chip away this lead that the Boomers have right now with the momentum that's carrying on.
Start the fourth quarter. It's the two Chiefs, Chavez, Meade, and Pizarro out there for the Boomers. Harrison Crumley, Nate Jones, Caden Powell, Grant Kalk, and Brendan Smith out there for the Reds. There's a three in flight for Grant Kalk, no good. Rebound Sam Cheap, outlet to his brother Max. Layup on the right side is good! Foul call, count the basket. He'll go to the line for an and one. Harrison Crumley fouled him. Max Cheap is on fire in the second half.
And you are right about that. He even slowed down.
Kalk, no good. Rebound Sam Cheap, outlet to his brother Max. Layup on the right side is good! Foul call, count the basket.
It's been a crazy game.
Max to the line for the N1. It's up and good. I can hear the Cheap family in Owasso cheering right now. 64-59. Boomers on top by 15. Harrison picks up a dribble, gets the Powell to the center of the floor. He's going to drive down the lane. He's going to put up a shot in the left side of the lane. No good. Good defense there, Jake Meade. Rebound, follow, no good by Kalk. And there's a rebound by Pizarro. He gets it to Sam Cheap. Up the floor to his brother Max Cheap. Boy, that looks familiar. He gets the nice reception. Zach Chavez for three in the left corner. No good. Rebound, Caden Powell in the lane. Caden wants to go one-on-one against Pizarro. Puts up a shot, rolls it in. No foul call. Good no call by the official. Now quickly down the floor. Max Cheap's going to have a clear layup. Driving on the right side. Nobody found him. It's good.
Caden Powell getting very frustrated. He just threw the ball in like he didn't even care.
18 points for Max Cheap, all in the second half. Harrison Crumley gets it to Nate Jones. He walked with it, got away with it. Nate Jones drives down the left baseline. Now back to Crumley. He's going to put up a shot. It's going to be on the floor. The foul is, and that's going to either be on Pizarro or Chavez. It's going to be on Chavez, I think. That's Chavez. That's his third. Yes, it is. Zach. His third. We're over the double bonus, so Harrison Crumley to the free throw line for two shots. Boomers up by 15. First shot's up, then he got it.
I guess I can say it now. The Cheap and Cheap combination has just been amazing tonight.
Well, it's definitely been an expensive one. It's not cheap. It's been very expensive. And I've used that before already, and I used it again. Yes, I did. Sam Cheap's got 8 points, and Max Cheap has 18. Missing the second free throw was Harrison Crumley. Chavez, 3-on-1. Eurostep, puts it up and off the window, and good on the left side. Zach Chavez. Nobody can stop him. He's got 11. Jackson Crumley back to his brother Harrison. Bounce pass to Jones. Actually, that's Bryson. Now left baseline. Powell's going to drive the left baseline, puts it up, no good. And he'll get fouled. I think that's going to be on Jake Meade. He'll get 2 free throws now.
And it kind of looks like Caden Powell is really winded. He's trying to catch his breath.
Yeah. But what I said, down here when Max got that pass from his brother, I'm like, that looks familiar, but it's on the football field. And he actually had the hands out like a wide receiver.
When they're back in the backcourt, you can see Sam just chunk it up to Max, and he catches it.
Caden Powell rattles the first one home. He's got 22. I'm going to run out of room for him. Ryan Pizarro, good minutes, comes out. Rylan Cope comes back in for the Boomers. Couple dribbles, Isaac shoots it, and Powell missed it. Rebound, Jake Meade just bats it to Chavez. Now he has it in the backcourt. He's guarded against, then Jackson Crumley just tackles Zach Chavez.
That's his.
Harrison Crumley, and that could be an intentional foul. Actually, no, we're going to have a full timeout granted to Coach Williamson before the foul was called. So it'll be a Boomer timeout with 6:16 to go. Boomers by 15, 68-53. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Card Valet is the perfect accessory for you. Download the Card Valet app today and input your Bank Central credit or debit card. This allows you to set geographic regions for your spending, turn your cards on and off, set alerts, and so much more. That's the Card Valet app through Bank Central. Find it in your app store today. Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC, 580-327-1122.
Welcome back to Boomer basketball here at the Tornado Dome. Brock Campbell, Dakota Wagner, 68-53. Just one of those performances that we have been waiting to see from this team for the last few games. This team has not played very crisp in the last couple games. Boy, they came out. They accepted the challenge after this Clinton team that has won 5 of the last 6, and they have come out here with a full head of steam, and they're not stopping.
Oh, man, it has been such a fun honor and just to be here with you, and it's amazing just to see these boys play hard, and it's a good game.
You said it, partner. It's an honor for me to do this every night for the Boomer fans, that's for sure. And we have some great Boomer fans, great players, and great coaches, that's for sure as well. Chavez bounce pass to Cope in the backcourt, back to Cheap. Sam has it in the backcourt, back to Ryland. Ryland gets it across to Chavez, and then Jackson Crumley just fouled out. So Jackson Crumley's night is done. He'll foul out with just 3 points, partner.
3 points.
3.
Wow.
3 points. The big three, though, Terrell Bryson has 11. Caden Powell has 22. Harrison Crumley has 13. So that's your big three. But usually Jackson Crumley is more of the scorer than Harrison. So interesting that he had a bad night. And it started early.
I mean, he was just a little bit silly, and then he got frustrated, and when the frustration comes, it goes definitely.
Chavez rattles the first one home on the 1-and-1. He'll earn the bonus. And the Boomers up by 16, 69-53.
Really loving what I'm seeing right now.
Second shot's up, and he got both. Chavez with 13, 70-53. Boomers by 17 now. Harrison Crumley gets it across the timeline. He's trying to at least. He picks up his dribble, and he passes to Max Cheap, but Caden Powell just runs through Max. Caden's going to drive down the lane, kicks it across the lane to Grant Calc. Layup good. Boy, you can do it on the football field. You can't do it on a basketball court. They let him get away with it. Sam Cheap now to Chavez over there on the right side of the court. He gets across the timeline. Zach, bounce pass to Jake Mean. Now back to Chavez, right wing. Guarded very closely by Harrison. Bounce pass to Sam Cheap. Now to Zach Chavez, right wing. Left wing goes to Cheap. Max has it to Brian Pizarro. Sam Cheap has it left corner. And the dribbles back up to the left wing. Now to Pizarro, left corner. Brian picks up his dribble, gives it to Chavez in the left corner. He's going to get trapped. Now inside it goes to Pizarro in the left block. He's going to try and step through the double team. There's going to be a timeout called by Coach Williamson. With 5:13 left in the game, Boomers by 15, 70-55. This is Boomer basketball on Z92.
Your family looks... What they'll never know is that it's not because of your superpowers, but because of your super tires. When it comes to Michelin winter safety, trust the experts at High Plains Tire. Certain conditions apply. Visit your dealer or Michelin.ca for details.
And welcome back to Boomer Basketball. Brock Campbell alongside Dakota Wagner. What was Chris saying to you?
Well, I said, can we get a drink on the way home? He goes, no, we're not stopping. There's a water fountain outside.
Well, that's why I drove by myself, so I can do whatever I want. Boy, what a game we got. 70-55 here. 5:13 to go still in the ball game. And you made an observation about Caden Powell. Like he's already thrown in a towel.
I mean, it seems like he's giving up at a point where he's just like, I'm done with this game. He goes,
But how many, we've seen several Red Tornadoes tonight with their hands on their hips, crouched down to their knees. The Boomers are wearing this team down. This is what this team is built for.
And that's what I like about Coach Williamson. He has a new 5, and they're not getting tired. The Boomers are going to keep pounding it in their face.
I wish I had the metabolism and conditioning that Coach Williamson team has.
Oh, same here. No joke.
Caden Corneli passes to Sam Cheap. Maybe I wouldn't be single. Chavez, now left court it goes to Caden Corneli. It is what it is, partner. Max Cheap has it top of the key. Now back to Corneli. Left corner it goes to Chavez. He thought about a 3. But Powell was coming out on him. Bounce pass to Corneli. Now Sam Cheap has it top of the key. Now Ryland Cope, right wing. Top of the key to Caden. Zach has it, left wing. Left corner it goes to Sam Cheap. Sam with that yo-yo dribble. Just Boomers taking some time off. We got a foul away from the ball. Who they get? Did they get 4, Nate Jones?
That's Nate Jones.
They sure did. Off the ball, they got Nate Jones. That is going to be his 3rd.
You know, Max Cheap was just kind of waiting for it, and I think that he set Nate Jones up for it.
Coach Pugh going to have a little conversation with the referee who called that. But Max Cheap's going to go to the line. We're in a double bonus now for the Boomers the rest of the way. So we're going to have free throw contests, I think, the rest of the way.
And the last time that Clinton was at the line for the double bonus, you said that I think we only had 3 fouls, and now we're both in a double bonus.
It's amazing. Max Cheap just scored his 19th point all in the second half. Second free throw's up, and he's got it. He's got 20 points in the second half. Amazing. Inbound comes to Bryson. He's going to be guarded by Chavez. He gets across the timeline, kicks to the Calc on the left side of the lane, puts up a shot, no good, but there's going to be a foul on the transition attempt bucket.
They're going to get
I think, Sam Cheap. Yes, it will be Sam. That is his third. So it's a shooting foul, double bonus anyway. So Grant Calc to the line for 2 shots.
I'm really loving the effort by Sam Cheap here tonight.
First shot's up and no good. Boomer crowd getting into it with the rhythmic clapping.
Oh.
Got the JV squad over here making some noise. Second shot's up for Grant. He missed it off the back iron. Rebound skying for it is Max Cheap. Who else? It's a Chavez. You got a 2-on-2. He's going to stop and pop in the right side. It's up and good. You did have to get that into my broadcast, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Bryson gets across the timeline. Now he's going to race down the lane. Kicks it across the right side of the lane, and that's good, Grant Calc. 7 points for Grant. Boomers up 74-57. It's a runaway now. 17-point advantage. Cornelia has it left wing. Not a Cope. An impressive performance by the Boomers tonight. There's just no other way to say it.
Most definitely. We are playing so hard right now.
Max Cheap has it. Bounce pass to Cornelia. He thought about it, but nope. Coach would get him so hard.
Oh, man. 9 in a minute.
Sam Cheap has it. Top of the key now. Bounce pass to Cope. Just taking some time off the clock are the Boomers with a 17-point lead. There's a pass to Chavez. He wants to fire a 3 from the left wing. It rims out. Rebound Powell in the lane. And that's a good shot. He's wide open. He gets across the timeline, does Powell to Jones. Now here's Calc for 3 in the left corner. It's up and good.
Kind of seems like Clinton's kind of slowing down just a little bit, not running the ball so hard.
Boomers up by 14, though, 74-60. They trimmed it down to 14. Chavez gets across the timeline. Tries to just hand it back to Cornelia, and it's bounced out of bounds, or batted out of bounds by Harrison Crumley.
Coach Williamson sharing some words with Zach Chavez.
I'm sure those were words of wisdom, yes.
Always.
Now Clinton's going to, looks like they're going to start waving the white towel. Number 24 comes in, Javion Hill. And Nate Calc goes out. 3:11 to go. Starting to put some young ones in. They still got some veterans out there. Cornelia for 3 on the right wing. No good. He finally missed one. Rebound comes down to Powell. He's going to take it himself across the timeline. He's got a head of steam. He's going to stop at the right high post. Tries to go down the lane. They're going to call a foul. I don't think it's going to be on the shot. And he'll get 2 free throws regardless.
And they're going to call it on, I think, Rylan Cope. That's his 5th.
And that is Rylan's 5th. No, that's his 4th. No, that's his 5th. I apologize. Rylan's going to foul out for the 3rd straight game. Jake Mead's going to come in and take him out.
He's always there at the right time, but at the wrong time.
Caden Powell. First shot's up and good. Just got a message that we're not on the radio. Probably need to check that out. Second shot up for Caden, and it rolls in. I don't know, Tyler, if you know anything about that. If you're still with me, let me know. Caden Cornelia has it. They're going to call him for the charge. Yep. Says we're still connected. I don't know. Oh, we're connected. Okay, we're fine. We're good. Got another charge here. Going to be a full timeout called by Coach Harrison. We're going to keep it right here. 2:50 to go. Of course we're still on the radio, because how are we getting the breaks? Duh. Anyways, 2:50 to go in the game. They turned it down to 13, 74-61. I have only so much wisdom in this brain of mine, and then I just zone out.
Me too.
74-61, down to 13. Coach Williamson takes a timeout and trying to say, hey, guys, let's finish this. That's kind of been the mantra especially here of late when they've got close games. And what a luxury it is to win, not only going away, but also knowing that you can win close games now.
You know, it's Coach Williamson, you know, you're winning a close game right now, but, you know, you got to say that Clinton is a rival, and that's going to be always a tough game, whether it be a football, basketball, soccer. And Coach Williamson has definitely improved this team. But when the first year he came, you know, the goal he said is to win above 500. The second time, you know, he said that he just wanted to win like 16 games, and this year he wants to go to the state tournament.
2:50 to go in the game. Clinton down by 13. They have the possession. Coach Williamson called that timeout to get his guys together. Grant Kalk has it in the left corner. Wanted to fire three, didn't have enough space. Inside it goes to Caden Powell. Now Harrison Crumley take a three from the left wing. That's short. Rebound in the lane. Nate Jones. He's going to find Kalk over there. He missed the layup on the right side. And then Caden Powell's going to get the rebound. He's going to be called for traveling as he tried to put the shot back up, and it's going to go back to the Boomers. And coming in for Clinton is Javian Hill, number 24, again. So I wonder if he's the designated fouler.
Most likely.
So Chavez, 2-on-1, bounce pass to Meade, layup on the right side is good! Foul call, count the basket! Jake Meade's going to go to the line for an and one, and I think they got Bryson on the backside on the foul, and that is his fifth, I believe. Yes, it is.
And Big Red getting all the action. I love Big Red right now. Ecstatic.
Jake Meade has had a ball game. Who has not had a ball game tonight? Even if it's not the scoring in the scoring column, everybody has contributed in different ways tonight.
Yes, everyone who has played. I mean, they're ecstatic right now.
Meade missed the free throw, so he didn't get the N1. 76-61. Harrison Crumley has it right wing. Now cross-court pass to Kalk on the left wing. Picked up by Chavez. Now back to Crumley. Now inside to Powell. Now he'll just dump it off to Hill and lay up good. 76-63. Boomers by 13. Max Cheat gets across the timeline to Chavez. He's going to drive for the layup on the right side. No good. Fouled going up, and that's going to be on Powell, and that is his third. So Zach Chavez to the line for two shots, regardless of the foul or not.
Ooh, Cade's he got hit.
He got hit in the part that you don't want to get hit by. It hit on as a male. We'll just say that.
I think
and he took a shot. He took a shot against Anadarko too. I was watching film, and
I think he wants to. I think it was to come out.
Yeah, he's done. He's coming out. They're going to wave the white flag. The young one's coming in. Number 1, Evan Fields. Number 25, Brendan Smith comes back in. Number 13 is Kason Sutton. Number 10, Kyler Carlisle. There we go. And then I'm missing one. Number 5, Zach Campbell. That's not a cousin. Chavez makes the first free throw. Zach, second shot's up and good.
I don't know if you saw, but one of the players was talking to Zach Chavez, and Zach Chavez just pointed at the scoreboard.
Yeah, he just said bye-bye to Kyler Carlisle, too. So look at the scoreboard. And Zach and all the seniors and all the starters come out. So we've got the JV squad out there. Peyton Hughes, Taylon Laird, Caleb Landis, Brian Pizarro, and also looks like Kyle Martin out there, too. Bounce pass inside, layup no good by Evans Fields, but he's going to be fouled. As the Boomers are up by 15 with minute 43 to go. That foul's going to be on number 20 for the Boomers. That is Taylon Laird, his first. Got to put up the line, Evan Fields.
One person I have not seen out for the Boomers tonight is Samuel Bentz.
Yes, he's on the bench. He's right there. Fields missed the first free throw. Second free throw's up, and he missed both. Rebound available in the lane, going to be taken. And missed the shot does Brendan Smith. He missed two shots. The rebound comes down to Peyton Hughes at the right high post. He'll bring it across the timeline, sets the offense up. 78-63, Boomers by 15. Now Pizarro has it. Left wing. Ryan picks up his dribble, goes to Taylor there, top key. Now Peyton Hughes, right wing. Minute 17 to go in the game. Peyton. Now goes to Martin. Now Pizarro's going to drive the lane on the right side, kisses it off the window, and is going to be called for charge. So Clinton will get it with a 1:07 to go in the ball game. Boomers up by 15, 78-63. Fields will bring the ball down the court, start the offense for the Red Tornadoes. Goes over here to Carlisle. No, he doesn't. It's going to be stolen by Pizarro. Up the court to Kyle Martin. He's going to drive down the lane on the left side. Kisses it off the window. No good. Rebound in the lane. Smith, and he wants to clear out. He'll take it himself across the timeline over there left side. He goes into the left corner. Now Campbell for a shot at the free throw line. No good. He got his own miss. He puts up a follow. No good. He's going to get fouled on the shot. I think they got Taylon Laird again with 36.5 seconds to go. Taylon, I think, is bleeding. He's going to have to come out. That is his second foul. Yes, it was on him, and he'll have to come out because he's bleeding. Sammy Baker comes in for the Boomers. Brian Pizarro's getting ready to have a seat as well. Zach Campbell at the line for 2 shots for the Red Tornadoes. First shot's up, and he missed it. Samuel Bentz comes in for Brian Pizarro. There's Samuel. Everybody's played. Everybody's played tonight. Zach Campbell gets the second free throw. We got blood on the floor. We're going to have to get that cleaned up before we start. Don't know what happened to Taylon. They're looking at him. Probably took an elbow.
Most likely.
Somewhere, maybe to the lip or a hand. That happens when you're going for rebounds. Zach Campbell, second free throw is up, and he missed both. Rebound, it's going to be out of bounds, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by, it looks like Sammy Baker or Peyton Hughes. They'll stay here with the Red Tornadoes with 34 seconds to go. Inbound comes to Kason Sutton. Now goes cross court to Carlisle, right wing. Now he picks up his dribble, needs some help, tries to go inside. He does find an inside pass. It is missed on the shot and taken by Samuel Bentz. Sammy Baker has it right wing. 17 seconds to go. He's hounded closely by Brendan Smith. And then Sammy Baker is going to be fouled. Boy, I thought they were going to call a charge there. Sammy Baker's going to go to the line for 2 shots.
They've been calling charges all night.
That foul is going to be a number 4, not number 4. Let's see who they got.
I think number
5, Zach Campbell. Not a cousin. Sammy Baker's first shot is up, and it rolls home. Just saying. Not a cousin. Second free throw is up, and he missed it short. Rebound comes down and taken by Zach Campbell. Outlet to Sutton. Here come the Red Tornadoes. 8 seconds. He's got a head of steam. Loses the ball momentarily. Then he's going to throw it away. Sammy Baker's going to throw a deep ball at the end of the half, or the end of the ball game, and that's it. The Boomers win it 79-63, and they go to 15-2 with the win. Clinton will drop to 9-5, and we will see these guys in a week and a half. You're listening to Boomer Basketball.
.edu to see what degree path is best for you. With locations in Woodward, Alva, Enid, and the University Center in Ponca City, there are many options on where to attend, including concurrent and online options. Start earning your degree today at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. Success lives here. Your family looks up to you.